The Chicago Bears lose 20-23 in the primetime spot on Thanksgiving. What happened after that game was shocking to some of us, exciting for others. But we're gonna break down that entire game and what happened the following day of that game. All that and a lot more right after this. How many times we gonna come in here not lose, not talking about a loss, but a loss by less than 3, a loss by 2 or 1 point, and it wasn't on the players. It wasn't on the players. We couldn't. Yeah, obviously, no player is perfect on that field. But everybody, like in the movies when somebody walk past or something, they stink or they look crazy, all the heads turn and follow them. That's what happened. Everybody on that roster turned their head to Matt Eberflus after every game and just look at him. Look, we're going to kick this off because we were not able to go live after the game. We were spending time with some family. So we're going to recap the game here today and then talk about what transpired on Friday with Matt Eberflus and, him meeting his maker. We gonna kick it off with initial thoughts. Y'all know how we do it on the Black Bear Podcast. Look, if you're tuning into the Black Bear Podcast, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. This is 3 the Hard Way edition. It's just 2 of us today. I got my guy Chef West in the building with me. I'm your host.
I get 2 weeks in a row. I don't have to be at the bottom. You ain't have to say it.
We equals.
Yeah, we equals.
Let's kick it off. Initial thoughts. Want me to go first, or you want to take it away?
You can go first. You can go first.
All right. Look, initial thoughts after this game. It's obviously 2 days removed from that game. But look, Caleb did it again. Did it again. Thomas Brown did it again. Them boys out there playing. And I want to be careful when I give his offense credit because there is still a lot of improvement that needs to be done. They were 0-16 in the first half. You know what I mean? You can't forget that.
Is it second week as offensive coordinator or third?
This was his third. This is his third. And
it ain't even
numbers
a new moon.
You say what?
It ain't even a new moon.
Yeah, but the numbers look good. I mean, in those 3 games, Caleb Williams' passing yards is up big time. No interceptions. Obviously, he ain't thrown an interception in six games. But my initial thoughts of this game was they did it again. They did it again, and they weren't the only ones who did it again. Matt Eberflus did it again. Once again. Now, whether people want to blame Caleb for the last or Matt Eberflus, whichever side you on, I think we can all agree on one thing. The head coach, because a lot of people feel like he taking a bad rap for that, but it's not really just that game, that one moment. It's the other 10 moments we've been talking about. You know what I mean? So Matt Eberflus strikes again. Caleb Williams get denied another W that will make him feel good his confidence, especially. I know the kid ain't gonna lose confidence. You could tell he ain't gonna lose confidence. Probably maybe if shit like this keep going on in the next 3 years, but not right now. That man got some. That man's confident, but you can't keep losing like this. You absolutely can't keep losing like this. And what transpired on Friday let us know that we weren't the only ones that felt that way. But like I said, initial thoughts, Caleb Williams did it again. Thomas Brown did it again. Matt Eberflus did it again. Did it again. What you thinking?
Honestly, to be honest with you,
I
love that game. I told you how I felt about that. I love that game. I did. I know we lost, but if I had to say it, I'm gonna say it as a Bears fan. This is probably my favorite loss.
Favorite loss. Okay.
Because it just showed how different we are. our
I'm
offense,
listening.
our offense came out in this. Our offense came out like we, as long as I remember, we've never actually came back because of the offense. We
Okay.
always came back because
Okay.
of the defense,
Right.
fumbles, interception. Don't get me wrong, Stevenson, you did your thing, denying getting a turnover. That was great. That was cool. But I'm sitting there like I ain't never looked at a Bears offense like first down, boom, first down.
Right.
Even when we got the penalties and they got turned over, those are still first downs. They would still get first downs. Yeah, they made some mistakes you can tweak. Like, we talked about it in the green room about some things we could tweak, but I'm looking at it and I'm like, first down, like as the stats go across the bottom, I'm looking at Caleb's stats. I'm like, basically most of all of that came second half.
Yeah. Yeah.
75% of the second half. Those are all second half stats right there.
Right.
Like we came out. Shout out to Thomas Brown. Shout out to Caleb Williams. Shout out to Keenan Allen. Came back hurt. Keenan Allen stumbled back out there every single time and played.
Limping.
Limping back out there. DJ limping back out there. Like everybody, like they just all came back. No Roshan. They all just came back and said, "We know the Detroit Lions is the favorite to win the Super Bowl, but just like the last two games, it's division.
Yes.
This is
It's a
the
lot of bad
division.
blood there. We not just rolling over.
We not rolling over. We was moments and seconds and chances away from winning those games, and it wasn't because of the players. Yeah, the block kick. Okay, cool. Yeah, that. Okay, that was cool. I don't know how that happened. And going to overtime against Green Bay and all of these kind of things. That's fine. Like I said last week about Caleb in overtime. That was his first overtime of
It
his
seemed like
life.
it was his first overtime.
It felt like it. I know he felt it. I know he felt like it's my son. Yeah, I know you star studded, dude. You lived in LA. You good, you famous. All right, cool. It's your first time doing something. It's kind of different, you know. But this time too, it's like it was like think about it. We had a block kick one game, we could have won. We took the next divisional team to overtime that we could have won.
Yep.
We had 4 minutes to beat the next divisional team, which is probably the best team. No, I ain't gonna say the best. It's the best team in the NFC. Don't get me wrong. And we put them on the wall. We had them quiet.
Yep.
We had the 4 minutes on the not even a one. It was like the 1 foot. And we drove and drove and drove, despite what the referees did, despite what we did. We drove. We had
99.
those opportunities. You see what I'm saying? Like we got all the way down there. I ain't never seen a Bears offense. I can't remember in my lifetime who's doing that.
Yeah. Usually we don't get to that last 30
We don't.
seconds. Usually we don't even make it there.
We don't even make it there. We never even made it there. And like I said, I'm gonna say this probably for the rest of the year as long as he our quarterback. Man, Mark, your dog, man. Your dog. That's your man. So you said it to me. You told me about him. You told me don't question it. Watch him. God, dude. This nigga Caleb Williams, bro. He doing it. He doing it. Got a lot of stuff to make up for, but I can see it. I see I'm looking at the pass that he jumped past to was that Roma Dunze or was it Kokomet? Well, he's trying to run out of bounds. And I'm like, oh, he threw it. I'm like, he throwing it out.
Slung it.
And he slung it first down. Oh God, dude, using those feet. Remember you told me, oh, you want him to run more? No, I just want him to get some positive yards and slide. He's doing it. And he's doing it. And I'm like, golly. So my initial thoughts is it's Chef West's favorite loss of the season, to be honest with you. Because I knew he was going to.
Is that because of what transpired after, or just because of the loss?
The last third and fourth quarter.
Okay.
I ain't never looked at a Bears offense like, come on. I didn't even pray. I ain't say nothing. I ain't say, come
I
on,
didn't even
football
pray.
guys. Nothing. I'm like, be great, Caleb. Hit him, boom. Keenan, boom. DJ, boom. Like I'm just looking at. I scream. He opened as soon as I said before I could make the end open sign. He had the ball up in the air. DJ Moore touchdown. I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god.
I do keep seeing, and I'm getting tired of it. Like, look, don't get me wrong. I love to see it because Caleb's showing his arm talent.
Mm-hmm.
But I keep seeing him have to make the throws have to be on point, and they're smothered. They're not
Yeah.
open throws. He's not getting dudes open. But when I watch these other teams, they getting wide receivers and tight ends out in space, wide open before we, you know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
before we hit them. The
Mm-hmm.
throws aren't
Yeah.
tough at all. I want to see
Yeah.
more of that. I need to see more of that from this receiving group or Thomas Brown, whoever responsible for it. But he can't keep making. He can because his arm talent. He has the arm talent. But every throw is tough. Like he's like, oh my god, how do you get that through? Oh my god, you know what I mean?
But what happened when they do get open? What happened when they do something like what happened when the trench is out? That's what I'm saying. Like I'm thinking of Caleb as a Bear, his
Mm-hmm.
6th year, and they fortified the offense, the defense around him. I'm just saying this is like everybody said, like you said it. We just drafted our quarterback. And I ain't never seen it. I'm just looking at what he's doing, and I'm like, all right, cool. And I get like his mistakes and all this other kind of things and everything else, and all that. And I'm just like, even when I'm looking at, I'm like, oh yeah, it's over. That's why I brought that pass up when I thought he was gonna just run out of bounds, and he jumped, skip. I don't know what you call that. What do you call that? A switch leg toss? I don't know what they did. I don't care what y'all say. Like, who is this? Mark Caleb showed me enough. He's rim. Yeah, he is. He is.
I agree, Caleb. Look, Caleb is doing things like you're saying with your initial thought. He's doing things that we normally don't see, and like take arm talent out of it. But we talking
Mhm.
about just situational, like
Yeah.
giving us these opportunities
Yeah.
to be successful in these games
Mhm.
at the end of these tough games.
Yeah.
Other times we get that ball at the 1 yard line, it's over. We ain't getting past the 10.
We wasn't even at our one. We was on our 3 inch. I'm like, we're on our 3 inch. I'm like, how we finna get out? I'm like, hey, oh, how we gonna get out? I'm like, okay, let's just see. Let's just see. And next thing I know, we like 20, 25. Here, okay, penalty go back. 25. Oh, I'm like, and he, oh man. That's why I said I watched that last 4 minutes and I hated how it ended. Don't get me wrong. But I watched what we did, and I'm like, man, this is little mistakes. Honestly, if we didn't have no penalties on our last drive, golly, man,
Got a whole lot of them. I think in
whole
total
lot of
we
them.
had
I can tell you right now,
6 penalties.
six
No, 8.
penalties,
We had 8.
8. I think it
Yep.
was it 8? Yeah, we had 8, and I think 4 of them came on that drive.
Yep, damn near. And then one, like I said, one of them was very
Two.
crucial. The Tevin Jenkins
Yeah,
hands to the face because we just got
Tavon
down to the
Jenkins.
10-yard
No,
line.
no, the Tevin Jenkins one and the Cole Komet one. Because remember, DJ had caught that crossing route.
Mm-hmm.
That was another one. It's like, calm down, calm down, breathe. Like, God, bro, I'm just telling you, it's like I can't remember when I had more faith in the offense than the defense.
Oh my God, the defense. Don't get me started on them.
Mm.
They you
They
know,
held up
they stiffened up in the second half for
in the
sure.
second
Don't
half
get
for
me
sure.
wrong.
They held up in this thing, but
Fucking Jameer Gibbs
fucking
and
God.
David Montgomery was look, I can't be too mad at him for this game.
I ain't gonna.
Honestly, I'd be interested to know what your grade will be for them for this game as well. But let's move on to our next segment and let's talk about
Mhm.
because I mean this was a good loss in your opinion. So we should have a
Yeah.
lot of greats. We should have a lot of greats. We already know it's a lot of not so greats, but
Yeah.
it shouldn't be slim pickings for the greats.
Mhm.
Should I take this one?
You can if you want to.
My great from this game would probably be. I don't want to go Caleb again because, like I said,
Mhm.
they
No, the obvious.
they just. I got to see more in that first half. My great from this game. Um. Okay. Damn, DJ Moore had 16 targets. 16 targets. He caught 8. My great from this game gonna be Keenan Allen though. It seemed like old reliable was old reliable. Like, yeah, like I said, DJ Moore had 16 targets, but he only caught
Yeah.
half. He caught 8.
Yeah.
Keenan had what? 8 targets and caught 5. But it seemed like Keenan was there for all the big plays, all the big throws, except that touchdown to DJ, obviously. It seemed like it was Keenan. It was Keenan's day. He was balling his old ass. I ain't the biggest fan of Keenan this year. He is slow to
Mhm.
me.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if people anybody watch him, you can see he's struggling. He struggles to get going, but that ain't what he does. His quick twitchiness, his boop boop boop, shake
Mhm.
you up, get wide open. You talked about it in the green room. That
Yeah.
touchdown on the second one in the red zone,
Yeah.
the fake out, turn around, come in.
Mhm.
That was a vet move. That was he was Cole. I'm gonna say Cole, man. He was Caleb Williams' safety blanket, safety net all
Yeah.
game long. All game long. He's making tough
He
catches. Now the
was.
dude dropped some shit. I'm
Yeah.
tired. He dropped at least 2 a game.
I think all of them dropped 2 again, to be honest with you.
but besides that, the dude was making a lot of plays for us. Not just this game. The last 2-3 games since Thomas Brown took over. So look, that's my great. Keenan Allen had a hell of a day. I know DJ Moore had better numbers, but
Mhm.
DJ Moore had 16 targets.
Yeah. They really want
That's
they really wanted to get him in there, which I like too, by the way.
grade for full game. We'll throw some grades out there a little later.
I'm gonna throw you
Get
one.
through.
I don't do full grade games, Bear Truth 9, because you was constant in here
Yeah,
with us.
y'all.
Chef West got a full grade game for you. I got a full grade for you. Hopefully you like it and you agree.
My not so great.
Mm.
My not so great. How many? 1 sack. Um, no, my not so great is I can't really remember, but I feel like Jalen Johnson pissed me off again. Didn't he do some dumb shit again?
Lazy.
Didn't he do some? Was
Just
this?
lazy. He being
No,
lazy.
he got the pass interference call last week.
Yeah.
That
No,
was
yeah,
last
look,
week.
that was last week. He just plays so lazy. And the thing is his scatter report scares offensive coordinators. I won't say scare them, but it make
Mhm.
them doubtful.
Right.
So they go elsewhere. And I think he just playing lazy the last few weeks. Like I'm watching, I'm like, you lazy, you tripping, you missing. Like you not in there. Like
You're not
I'm
locked
watching.
in.
You not in there. You not in the power. You not in there.
I would go. Okay, this one I'm gonna go with. It's kind of a cop out, but they pissed me off. The refs, them refs
Ooh.
seemed like they was upset with us. I'm telling
Mhm.
you, when Keenan got his helmet ripped off and he didn't throw the ball at the ref. He kind of rolled it, but it went right to the ref. I saw the replay. I'm like, okay, he was a little pissed. He kind of rolled the ball to you,
He,
but it went right to your
but he
feet.
was still on the ground.
Yeah, he was still on the ground. Yeah,
What
he was
what
still on
you
the
want
ground
him
with his
to?
fucking
How could you?
helmet off.
Yeah, with my helmet off. He was bald and shit. You know.
That play, like I told you in the green room, the Kyler Gordon horse collar
Horse
tackle,
collar
like
that wasn't a
that
horse
was
collar tackle.
bullshit. That was probably one of
Yeah.
the worst calls of the game for me Because ain't no way he pulling the dude down by his arm and you called it
And you called it.
horse collar. Because that was a fourth down. That was a
That was the end of the play. What it was where's the referee sanctum, the Vatican of referees, is that Jersey or whatever it is, they're supposed to be watching the game. It's like
Mike
five of them.
Pereira.
I don't know. I ain't talking on the field. It's supposed to be somebody that's
Yeah,
outside of the
they up
game,
there.
up there in Eastern America, Northeast America, watching it. They should have slowed back, play back. Look, like, did he actually grab? No, he didn't. Hey, look, tell him that he didn't do it. Pick up the flag. Tell him it's no call. Which
well,
was
that
cool.
shit didn't happen.
No, it didn't happen. And we still, and the thing is, after all of that, after everything was said and done, we were right there.
Still right there. Bear Truth said, I think Keenan more upset we had to see that bald head. Hey,
That's what I said.
I'm like, Keenan need a haircut, man. He need to
do the Michael. Do the Michael Jordan, bro. You in Chicago, do the Michael Jordan.
Off.
Do the Michael Jordan, man. Shave it off, man. It's all right.
Because you old, but you ain't that old. That shit made him look like he Robert Quinn. Robert Quinn was looking old when he was getting
man, yeah. But I'm gonna jump
That's
in.
my great and not so great. Yep, go ahead, take it away. Great was yeah. No, go ahead.
I'm finna tell you who my not so great was.
Okay, mine was the rest. That shit was disgusting.
My not so great is Austin Booker. I pounded him. I like him a lot. He is in every play. He is right there.
Right there and missing, going the wrong way, getting missing.
Not even that he's just going the wrong way. He a rookie. I get all that. It's like when he's right there, put your arms around somebody. I would rather you tackle the wrong person in an opposing team jersey than just throw your body into a pile and push him forward.
I'm telling you, he bite on every RPO. He's crashing now.
Everyone, which is cool. You're a rookie. I don't get it. But when you got him, he just throws his body into him. I'm like, tackle him, grab him,
tackle for him.
I don't like his tackle for him at all. I've been watching it. I've been quiet about it for about 5 or 6 weeks, and I've been watching them.
Why you been quiet? Trying to
because I've been giving nice to him. Because he's a rookie. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. But it's like, all right, man, you've been on the job almost 2.5 months or so, man. Like, you can't wrap your arms right. Or who telling you how to tackle? Who talking you? When you got it, like I said, I give him 50%. Like you said, he gonna mess up. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, you got that question. True. Like, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna miss 50% of the time. Like, as a defensive lineman, like, you only get so many chances. But when you got the chances, I'm like, boom, he down. And I just see 94 just flying into the pile. Like, you just want to knock him down like you a bowling ball. You know, like, I just don't like it. I just don't get it. I just don't understand, like, why he keep doing it. He just not so great. I can't think of the play, but it was a 3rd down play. And he got behind. He got around. He was chasing on the backside. And he had the running back, or I think it was the running back. Yeah, it was a running back. He had him. And he just, like, flailed there, like starfish. I don't know what he did. Because I thought he had him. I seen him coming. I'm like, Book. Did you not wrap? Like, wrap, or at least grab some, shoestring tackles is a thing. Grab a leg, bro. If you ain't gonna grab their body. I just see him study torpedoing it, and I don't like it. It just annoys me. It really does. It just annoys me because you could be a lot better, man. You could be a lot effective. You can definitely be making a big impact.
Look, I agree with your assessment about Austin Booker, and like you haven't really heard. You know me, if I have an issue with one of these dudes, it's gonna come up. I don't care if you DJ Moore or whoever you is, it's gonna come up. Like you, I haven't really addressed any Austin Booker because, like you say, he a rookie. So when I do see him get faked out and stuff like that,
it's okay.
He'll
because
learn. He'll get his eyes better.
yeah,
He's
he
all
gets
about his
eyes back, and I
eyes.
still see him working. I see him like go, oh man, come on, keep
That
running.
motor. No, he got a
He
motor
he'll keep motoring on.
for sure.
All right, cool, man. Like just work on that. Blah blah blah. It's my when you got him. When I'm like book, and I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And it happened too many times to me that I'm like, all right, that's my not so good because he missed two big plays, and I think they was all on third down where he got
Hmm.
it. He got it, and he missed. He missed the quarterback once. He missed the running back the other time. Now, so my great, I gotta give it to Thomas Brown
Mm, okay. Okay.
to
TB.
to 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 have us looking like abysmal. Like here we go against a good team in they time. Yeah, ain't no Bears fan in there. I saw a Jaguars fan. I think I seen in there, but I didn't see no Bears fans in there. We in a town. They 6 7 hours away from us. They ain't gonna let us buy their tickets. And I'm like, oh, what are we gonna do? And then we got the. I mean, honestly, I don't know. Like I can't remember the last time I seen the Bears come out at a halftime and get the ball and score three. Was it three? It was three touchdowns
In the second half, yep.
in the second half. Three touchdowns, three drives, three touchdowns. We missed the point because we went for two on that second touchdown, which is whatever. I don't care. But the adjustments. Remember we were talking about Eberflus. We need adjustments. What are you telling them in halftime? Like we need those adjustments.
Right.
Thomas came out and you could see the adjustments. You could see what he did. You could see what he said. I don't know, but you could see the difference.
Hmm.
How they came out different.
That kind of goes to what I think I was saying this before we went live. It it's taking Caleb, and I don't know if this applies to Thomas Brown too, but I'm just speaking on Caleb. I know you're talking about Thomas Brown.
Yeah.
It's taking Caleb a little bit of time to realize what the defense is trying to do to him. But once he
Yes.
figures it out, like the
Yeah.
second half,
Yeah.
oh man, it's over with once he figured it out. But it
Yeah.
is taking some time to realize, oh, that's how they're playing me. They keeping the safety over here and then bringing them up late, stuff like that.
This is what they want to do this game.
Hmm.
Okay. I can beat you. And Thomas is looking down like, okay, this is what they're doing to you. This is what
Hmm.
you can do. And this is what the plays I'm going to give you. And you can make the decision. You can go do it. You can go right ahead. Whatever you look, I'm gonna give you the best possible scenario what I see them doing for you in this first half. And then you critique that. You know what I mean? You see it. You tell like this week they get like, hey, look, I gave you all this in the second half, and you did this right, this right, this right, this right, this right, this right, because they did this, and this. So guess what? We're gonna learn from it the next time. You learn from it this time.
So let me ask you
Yeah,
this question. We know what happened. You know what I mean? We'll talk
yeah.
about it more in depth. But what's you gave your grade to Thomas Brown. You got any thoughts on him moving to the sideline now? You know his spot, he preferred to be upstairs.
And that's something that I thought about too, because when they was like he's gonna be interim head coach, I'm like, that means he gotta go to the sideline.
Absolutely.
And I don't know if that's going to be changing. So I don't know. I don't know if that's like I said, I'm not sure if that's gonna change how he call plays or how he see the game. I don't know.
Hmm.
I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't know. We'll see. But
I mean, he'll
I
have to depend on a lot of the people that Flus depending on to oversee the shit up there from that bird's eye view.
yeah,
He gonna have to depend on them same dudes, and it ain't been
yeah,
looking good for Flus.
yeah. And my whole thing is like I wonder how he gonna handle it and how he gonna do it and all this kind of stuff. And like I said, I'm indifferent. I'm indifferent
Okay,
right now with him going to the sidelines.
okay.
You
Hmm.
know, I even said, I was like, damn, do he have to come down or can he delegate somebody on the sideline? And it's like, no, I think he has to come down.
Yeah.
I think he has to come down.
Got to be a leader of men, and your
Yeah,
men are out there
yeah,
on the
yeah,
battlefield. So
yeah. But like I said, the way he did that halftime thing, I think he can go in and adjust. He seems like he's an adjuster. You know, like
mhm.
I'll adjust. I'll do this. Okay, cool. Passing game suck. This is happening. Blah blah blah. We're gonna run more or whatever. This kind of thing. I think he's humble enough but stern enough to be like, I'm seeing what's happening
Mhm.
and I need to adjust. So I feel like even his first half, no matter what happens, I think his second half will always be a little bit better. That's how I feel. Just seeing
He's
what he's
really
been
good at
doing.
he can adjust. He is really good at
Yeah,
adjusting.
he's really good at that.
And sometimes waiting until halftime is a little too late.
It is.
It hasn't been for us because we come out of halftime rolling, but sometimes it will be a little too late. I think teams look at when they look at us, they like, look, we got to put these dudes down in the first half because
Yeah,
we don't put them down in the first half, they gonna come back storming and roaring in that second half, and we
yeah,
might not have enough to hold them off. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I like that. Gives Thomas Brown some credit. Give him some
I
love.
guess the
I
credit. I
feel
guess
like
the love.
he
I
been
like I said, I didn't want.
overshadowed.
Yeah, I didn't want. I don't want to give it be generic and obvious and give it to Caleb because Caleb had a day. He had a second half. Let me not say a day. He had a second half. But I did like the difference because you saw the difference in how the offense ran in that second half.
Let's talk about Caleb. Let's talk about Caleb Williams and his
Mm.
performance then, and then let's give a grade for our quarterback.
Oh shoot! Of course.
Caleb Williams, you see the numbers at the bottom of the screen: 20 for 39, 256 yards, 5 sacks, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Majority of those yards came in the second half. I think he had like 30 yards, 36 yards in the first
We had
half.
54 total yards in the first half. So whatever he
54
had.
total.
Yeah.
He also had 4 carries for 39 yards. He tied DeAndre Swift again, or not again, but he outrushed him last
No,
week.
it
He
is
tied him this
again.
week.
I think it was again. No, he outrushed him last week.
He outrushed him
Yeah,
last
he
week
outrushed
and
him by a few
then
yards.
tied
Yeah.
him this week. Yeah. So
Chef West Caleb grade. Okay, you can keep going. I'm just thinking.
he the man did look clutch. The dude is clutch, and that's what you want to see is the clutch gene. A lot of people ain't got ice in their veins. Now he's at a point where he's not getting over that hump, and hopefully this is not like one of those themes of throughout his career. You know, hopefully it's just a for now thing with the Matt Eberflus shit. You know, he's fired,
Mhm,
but
mhm.
hopefully him coming up short in these late situations
Right.
isn't a thing throughout his career. Because
Mhm.
man, like you said 56 total in the first
54,
half,
like 54
54
total yards. Yeah.
total. Imagine if you start not even hot. You don't even got to start hot. Just start decent. You
Mediocre.
know, yeah, just start regular and get 100 yards in the first half. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's 350 for your numbers. You know what I mean? That's 300-yard passing game just like that. The man can turn it on. He can turn it on when he need to. Once he starts seeing, I'm telling you, and I'm gonna stick to this because once he starts seeing what you're doing to him, ain't nothing you could do to stop him. Because once he rolling, he just get rolling. He's hitting these dudes. 8 catches for DJ Moore, 5 for
Mhm.
Keenan,
Mhm.
3 for Cole, and 2 for Rome. We seen it last week where all them dudes had like 9 targets, 10 targets apiece,
Mhm.
and he sprayed the ball around. If I'm gonna give him a grade for his performance,
You want to put mine up first, so you can put. No, go ahead. Give me your grade because you
yeah, I'll
started
throw
off with it.
mine out. Yeah, and then I just hate the first halves, Wes. I hate them. I can't even like. It's pissing me off
Mhm.
because you don't have to be a world beater in the first half. Just put up
Mhm.
7. 7
Mhm.
points,
Mhm.
9. couple first downs. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go with, and Bear Truth said I give C Dub a A/B.
maybe.
I gotta go. I gotta go B minus. B minus. Need
Respectable.
Roshan Wildcat package. The man was recruited
Yeah.
to Texas to play QB. That's interesting. That is very interesting.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go B minus. I'm gonna go B minus. I'm gonna go B minus. I almost
Mhm.
dropped to a C plus because that first half pissing me off.
Mhm.
It's pissing me off, Wes. Like, what is why?
But for
Like,
Caleb though, for Caleb,
yeah, for Caleb, at least, like I said, I don't need 300 first half yards. I
yeah, I
need just give
know.
me 100. You know what I mean? We go from 0 to 100 real quick when the second half
Give
comes.
him
You
a
know what I
B.
mean? Um,
And I'm gonna say who's that? I think it was Bad Truth 9.
yeah, he put a B up here. You looking for a
Yeah.
comment? I could find it. What do you say?
Uh, let me see what he said.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
go B
think
minus.
what is it? It was a 30 minutes and a quarter in the first half.
What are you
Clock
talking about?
clock
The
minute.
clock? Yeah,
Clock minute, yeah.
15 and 15. Yeah.
15 and 15. You know how many minutes the Bears had the ball in the first half?
Oh no, for sure. They
No,
even the entire game they dominated the time of possession. And Caleb spoke about
no.
this like either last week or the week before. He was like, one of the biggest things that he realized transitioning from college to the NFL is the amount of possessions you have. You just don't get that many. So you have to make them count. You don't, you
You,
might get the ball 5 times, 6 times that whole game, especially fucking with a team that run the
you
ball
fucking
like
run the
them.
ball, or they would drain the clock, or they would take it from you. And he
Exactly.
said that, and I thought about it. Give me one moment. Hold on. I gotta open the door for my son. He just coming home.
Yep. So look, if the first halves of these games that Caleb Williams and his offense, that is my only and biggest critique for Caleb and Thomas Brown, because I know Thomas Brown is supposed to become, and we're gonna talk about Thomas Brown later. He's supposed to be this savior for this team. He got a impossible task to try to make us relevant in some way, shape, or form. You got to start better in the first half. You absolutely can't
I'm
go
about
out there and put up 30, 50 yards of total offense in the first half. You just can't do that.
Mhm.
You can't not do that.
Mhm.
That's why I was almost going C plus. I was almost, but I'm gonna go B minus just because he did put us
Right.
in position, and
So,
he squandered it again though. He squandered it, not him, but the team squandered it again late in that last 36 seconds. So I'm gonna go B minus.
exactly. Time B minus. All right, hold on. I want to get this time exactly right.
Yep, you good. Kimura said, let's
Okay.
say Thomas Brown
34,
balls.
35,
If
25.
not, if
Okay.
not Thomas Brown, head coach, Mike Vrabel, head coach, with Brown as OC, and not an arranged marriage. Only if Vrabel wants him. I know what you mean. I get where you're going with that comment.
Yeah.
Um, Thomas Brown getting some head
Doing that.
coaching interviews outside
Yeah.
of Chicago. If Chicago don't want him, I don't know if he'll get
Yeah.
them, but if he can
Yeah.
help it, he not gonna stay OC. That's just what I'm thinking.
I feel like y'all feel mad at me because the Lions had the ball for 10 more minutes than us total,
Mm-hmm.
25 to 35 ish. I don't want to get down to the exact second. It was like 24, 40 something to 34, 22 something like that. So I just rounded up on both. So they had 35 minutes. We had 25 minutes. So my grade for Caleb out of 25 minutes. No, go.
Wow. Okay. Care to
Caleb Williams.
elaborate?
Caleb Williams as a rookie. And listen to me. I'm gonna just say, listen to the words. A rookie quarterback
Mm-hmm.
losing to probably the best team in his division. Didn't score a point. They put 50, put his division, his conference leaders, more than likely. Not only that, his division, he came out in straight what fuck, I forgot the word I was gonna say. Three straight series. I forgot what it's called, but whatever, you know what I mean.
3 straight drive
Three
possessions.
straight possessions, drives. Three straight drives. That's what 3 straight drives. Gave them 3 straight touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
And we could bring up Keenan running good routes, everybody doing this and that. But if you watch every single one of those drafts, Caleb won it every single draft.
Like I
Every
said, he's
single one.
throwing. These dudes ain't open. Keenan ain't
They not,
open. DJ
and that's
not
it.
getting open.
Yeah, you're right. You are
Passes are
100% right.
tough.
He's
He's
making
throwing darts.
tough passes. He
Mm-hmm.
making darts. He overthrew. Oh fuck! I overthrew him. And the next one, I'm boom, hit him with a good pass. I'm gonna hit him with another good pass. I'm gonna hit another good pass. Oh fuck! I missed him. All right, cool. I'm gonna hit with another pass. A rookie quarterback going against probably who everybody said should have won the Super Bowl last year, who should win the Super Bowl this year, came out and said, "Okay, been here for 2.5 months. I don't have no points on the board, not even a field goal." You know how many Bears quarterbacks, rookie or not, went into the halftime with at least 1, 2, 3, 4 field goals at least, even if we didn't have no touchdowns? It couldn't give us not one touchdown in the second half. Many, many.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this rookie came out. That's why my grade for Caleb is A. He came out and did what
So
he needed to do as a rookie. Not saying he been
does
in
the
the league
first
6 years.
half, like, how much do you weigh the first half?
So the only reason,
Is
like,
it? It's not how you start; it's how you finish, type of thing.
ish, but it's more
Ish.
of we've been starting off slow. He a rookie trying to figure it out. But like he said,
Absolutely.
I can't get that many possessions. How many possessions you finna get from David Montgomery and Gibbs and Golf and St. Brown and Laporta? And they're like, they're not giving you, they don't score 52 on people because they don't have the ball. They defense ain't scoring 21 points a game. They running backs, they offense, they whole little thing. That's why they scoring 52 on people. They whole entire offense. You know why? Because they keeping the ball for 30, 40 minutes a game.
Mm-hmm.
And
Control the
we had
clock.
it, yeah, we had it probably, I think it was like 6 minutes total in 2 quarters. I think maybe not even that. If I wish I could see the breakdown of it. I think we had the ball probably like maybe 5 minutes. If I had to
Got to
round it
pick up
off.
some first downs to stop that.
We
We couldn't get the
do.
first downs.
We do, and we need to fix that. We need to fix that. But I can't blame just that on Caleb. That's preparation coming out, doing what we supposed to do. We had a bunch of drop passes. I could blame it on Rome for dropping the first down catch. I could blame it on, you know what I mean? I could blame it on the old line. I can blame it. It was everybody. We need to get into a rhythm. Like we
You
can
blame
blame
it
it on
on
the whole
DJ.
offense.
DJ trying to catch the
Trying
ball
to
off his
catch it off
shoulder.
like he got shot. You know what I mean? Like a bunch of stuff that, you know what I mean? Can I put that all on Caleb? No, I wish he had more time. Yes, but you're not going to get time from this Lions offense. But I give him an A because of the way he came out. The way he came out, the way he
Out of halftime.
yeah, at a halftime, he came out. He just came out, boom, boom, boom. I think this game when they folded him up on the sideline, made him do the little scorpion, put his legs behind his head. He had to rub his legs.
Caleb.
Yeah, shit. I should have just probably ran out of bounds. I bet you should have. You get rookie.
Oh, you
You
talking
learn.
about when Buddy blew when
Yeah,
Buddy took the shot at his legs like he
yeah.
was a
That's how his
6'6"
leg.
tight
Yeah,
end or something?
yeah,
You
Yeah,
didn't have to go for his
you
legs.
didn't
You
have
could have
to do
just
that. You could have
hit
pushed
him.
him with your arms and pushed him out. You didn't have
Yeah,
to do all
he
that.
dove at his
Yeah,
legs like
whatever,
he was
whatever. But I'm just saying,
Cocomelon or
he rubbed his leg, and I think he threw another touchdown. Right, I think he threw a touchdown right after that play to DJ Moore, if I'm not mistaken. I think he did.
I
He
think so
shook it.
too.
He shook it off. He should, as a rookie, man, dude. Like I gotta give him an A. I give him an A as a rookie quarterback doing that against a team who hang. They got what? They lead the league in scoring. They probably got like 2 or 3 50-point games, probably 2 or 3 more 30 something point games. They what,
It's a hell of a
11 and
football
1?
team for sure.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and he went and did that against them and they house. He had them boys hanging their head 4 minutes to go. Jared Goff didn't look up. He ain't had no tablet in his hand, nothing. He was looking at the ground. He had Detroit holding their breath. So if we're gonna give him the losses and all of the bad stuff, you know how everybody do the quarterbacks. Oh, they lost, wins, losses, the quarterback stat. But get that
The
man like what he
Eberflus
did.
stat. That's what
Yeah.
that is.
Yo, the Eberflus stat is the last. I don't know. I was gonna say the last 2 minutes of a game, but now I gotta give him the last 4 minutes of a fucking game. He don't know what he doing. Just oh my god, he don't know how to coach nobody.
I'm shocked you gave. I'm not shocked. I could kind of tell by the vibe you was giving off that you was gonna give him an A.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at the A. I do think it's steep, but
it's it's a little steep. The only reason he get an A is because it was the Detroit Lions. If it was the Jacksonville Jaguars or the Patriots or something like that, I know I'll give an A for those guys. These Detroit Lions stomping people out everywhere. They doing everything. They
that
going
is true.
crazy. They going crazy. And we was in their stadium. And like I said, I watched the game and I'm looking at them. Last 4 minutes, those people in Detroit had their hair t-shirts. Oh, he passed the 50. Oh, golf like this on the sideline. I say you won't get another first down. He got another first down. You won't do it again. He ran slid. Boom. I say, oh, I'm like, Eberflus, just let him go. Let him run a team. Let him just do it. Just give it to him. Like he was just so
Right.
good and so confident in himself. No matter what the refs did, no matter what happened, no matter what he did, good or bad. I just wanted Eberflus to just say, hey, hold on. You got us down here. Let's take the time out. All I need from you now, throw me 7 yards to the left, to the right. Somebody out of bounds. So we can get
What about the
Cairo.
throw? What about the throw? And Patrick, I appreciate you jumping in the chat, man. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, the Black Bear Podcast. I'm your host, Mark Rob, with my co-host, Chef West. The Black Bear Podcast, one word, no spaces. You can find us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter as well. So what about the throw? We're talking about Caleb Williams' performance right now. On that same drive, because it's a hot drive. I see it's a lot of things we pointing out on this drive.
Yeah, it was a lot of
DJ
things
came open on a shallow cross again, but this time he was coming to the left. Caleb misses him. Caleb got smoked, and it went in the dirt.
Yeah.
If he catches that ball, if that ball gets in DJ's hands, he probably scores. And if he doesn't score, we at the 5-6 yard line, something like that. Now, I acknowledge Caleb got smoked on that play. Thoughts on him missing that pass, though? Because that was a huge pass. That was very huge.
A veteran quarterback would have hit DJ a little bit earlier.
Okay.
He would have threw the ball. I don't think that he held it too long. I'm just saying that the guy coming, I think Caleb saw him. And he wanted to make sure because he saw that at the sideline. And I think Caleb seen it. And Caleb like, okay, I'm going to take this hit, but I'm going to throw the ball still. And I think a lot of Caleb times he got hit when he threw, he think he can. I don't want to sound childish now, but I think he playing Madden like it's a computer. Like if you just boom, it's like it don't really affect you. It's just like the game going to let it happen in a way. And it's like, just hit him. And everybody said, we've said it a bunch of times, like, hit him now, Caleb. Hit him now. I know you want to um, give your receivers better. I know you want to make sure they get it. I know you want to try to put them in the best position ever.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said all the time, they get paid millions of dollars. That motherfucker get $110 million.
Put it in his hands and let him do the rest.
Put it out. Get it out to him. Get it up. Get it up as up. Like you hit him in the shoulder that one time. That wasn't on you. He still should have caught that shit.
That made me mad. Hey,
He
that
still
pissed
should have caught
me
that
off.
shit. You see what I'm saying? They're like, oh, he could have put it in, but yeah, I felt like he still should have caught it. I feel like he still should have caught it.
I don't know. I just think that play right there, like, I
Yeah,
can't give him an A for stuff like that. You know what I mean?
no,
Just that was very clutch, very big moment.
that was a big moment for Tom Brady, or Patrick Mahomes, or Peyton Manning, or Eli Manning, or who else you want to go? Who else? We'll go get Joe Flacco. He won a Super Bowl too. That was a big moment. I'm like, okay, they know better. I think next time he gonna know better. He gonna know better. He gonna know how to get it. He gonna know, because I seen it, and when it went down, it was like, yeah, dude, you can't throw the ball with somebody picking you up.
They went into the dirt. That ball went
Yeah,
right
that
into the
went
dirt.
right into the dirt. You could have, at the end of the day, he could have lobbed it over a little bit further to the left. It wasn't nobody right there, and let
Floated.
DJ run and get it floated.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? He really wanted to hit DJ because I feel like he saw it and he wanted it to get it to him. Like, just I want this perfect pass to DJ. Daddy, on the what? I want to
Yeah,
get
DJ might walk into the end zone, like I said, if he gets that catch and completes it. Look, I gave him a B minus. It seemed like some of the people in the chat giving out some B's, some A's. My guy Chef West gave out an A. I can't go that high, but I respect it because it was a hell of a game. I can't argue too much with it. We have Caleb Williams. We'll listen to him at the podium. We won't listen to Matt Eberflus at the podium because
why?
obviously he got fired and he held another press conference. We'll check that press conference out right before he got fired. We got a lot more coming up on the Black Bear podcast today. This is 3 the Hard Way edition game recap. I got Caleb Williams here. Let me get him up on the screen. We'll take a little break. If you got any thoughts, Wes, go ahead and put something out there while I pull this up.
Yeah, no, I'm letting Bear Truth 9 know, like, yeah. This dog guy from talking low, he thought he could still make it because he wasn't going, because he was on the left side of him. So he's like, my throwing arm will still be open. But I don't know what his major is, what physics say. A body in motion stays in motion. And his motion was the wrong way. So he could throw that pass.
I can't wait to talk about Matt getting fired, though. We'll jump right into that. Like I said, after we listen to Caleb.
All right, before I don't know if you get me. Before we get this in here, what that say? Black Rain, I'm with you. I'm a Bulls fan too. Take him too.
Black Rain, appreciate you jumping in the chat, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, the Black Bear Podcast. I'm your host, Mark Rob. Got my guy Chef Wes in the building with me as well. Let's listen to what our quarterback had to say about his performance and on Thanksgiving. Let me get the right credits. There you go. Video credits to the Chicago Bears. Here is Caleb Williams after Thursday night's game. Like I said, we'll jump into Matt Eberflus after this, but let's finish up the Caleb segment and then we'll talk about Matt Eberflus. Here you go, Caleb Williams.
So hi. How's everybody doing? Just wait. Still.
was the decision between you and Matt of the communication to not take a timeout after you had about 32 seconds left in the game?
I'm on the field. I got a call. I knew timeout. But was the same drive? Yeah, I knew I took a timeout earlier, and so I can take timeouts, but in that situation we had a call. I got the call in, and trying to get the guys back. So focused on making sure everybody gets back, gets lined up. I know we don't have much time left, and so trying to get everybody back. We don't really have. I don't have a microphone to speak to coach or anything like that. So there wasn't like any huge communication. In that situation, you get a call with that time. You gotta try and get the guys back, get everybody lined up so you go run a play. And
Hey guys,
we
brought a truckload of out there. When you want junk to disappear, all you have to do is point. Bye.
Book online today.
Incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it was 2? That's crazy. Bear with me. Here we go.
We got lined up, got to play, and then I made an adjustment because I saw the clock running down, knowing that if we complete a ball in inbounds or anything like that, we won't have time to kick a field goal or anything like that. So I made an adjustment, and knew Rome was either going to be one-on-one or he was going to beat the safety and be one-on-one there, and try to give him a shot.
So the play that he got called in wasn't even a good play to get to the end zone. Like, oh my God.
The 7 seconds there, was that you changing the play?
Yeah, I ended up changing the play because, with the play we had, 13 seconds, any play you have with 13 seconds with no time, or you had a timeout, but with, that situation, 13 seconds, make a call, and try and get it snapped and take the shot.
What should have happened at the end of it? What would have been ideally the correct decisions in that final sequence, clock management-wise?
We can take a timeout. We got the guys on the field. They're a big man team, and we took a shot. And with that, you live with it. The right decision. Everybody can, as we always say, and y'all don't know, but as we always say, you can always hold that clicker and press pause or slow mo. But the right decision is, if we hit that play, if I hit that play to Rome, it'll be a different conversation here. So the right play isn't, always, you can't always make the right play. You gotta make a decision and go with it.
Are you surprised there wasn't a timeout call though? Are you surprised?
Surprised. We can call a timeout. We cannot. Surprise. I'm not going to say surprise or not. My job is to go out there and make plays. My job is to get everybody lined up. And that's it, win games. So didn't do that today. I could have gave Rome maybe a little bit more of a jump ball in that situation, instead of maybe trying to throw it over the shoulder or anything like that. But with that situation, it's not how
it was fucking.
When you get after you got sacked and you get the call, probably around 30 seconds left. At what point did you realize that we're only going to have one shot?
When everybody got lined up. And then whenever I made my adjustment at whatever time at whatever point the clock was at, is when I realized that we were only going to have one play. And so, like I said, made the adjustment and let my guy Rome be one-on-one and try to give him a shot, opportunity ball.
Timeout decision is above your pay grade at that point, but that's got to be
above my pay grade.
Above your
in that situation, I'm living with the call, and I'll let the coaches and everybody make that decision. Depending on whether it's time, depending on whether it's the guys running back and they're far down the field, whatever that situation is, that's going to be coach's call. Maybe in the later years of my career, but right now, I get the call. I'm trying to lead the guys to win, and I'm trying to get everybody lined up. And from there, I'm I'm trying to make a play for for the Chicago Bears.
Through your eyes, what happened with the protection on the sack?
It wasn't necessarily. I think it got loud at that point, and I believe Larry was over there, and I think he just missed the. He was laid off the snap. I think he just missed misheard the go call, and then that's what happened. Once I quickly realized that Zadarius, I believe it was was coming free. I didn't want to risk because I knew we still had one play. I didn't want to risk jumping up or trying to throw the ball out of bounds and he knocks it down or a fumble or something. So took the sack and tried to get everybody back like I've been saying and get the last play off and get rolling.
Who said he liked the play call and wanted to re-rack it for the last play? What is the play that you're aiming for there, and what did you see that made you change the call?
Hit that like button.
On the
People
last
subscribe to the channel.
It's supposed to be the same
Black Bear Podcast.
correct?
No, they were two different plays. The last plays were two different plays, and we had the play call and got sacked. The play call. I don't know if I'm telling you the play, but yeah, I was gonna run
It was a draw.
right off the hip. Nice, Caleb. I was gonna run right off the hip of Larry or the guard and take it for however long that I could run and get down, and then from there either clock it with the first down or whatever that situation would have been. And then maybe score a touchdown the next one, but if not, kick the field goal. But the sack pushed us out of field goal range, and then tried to make a play with that last play.
Also, the chaos of how things finished is the fact that you guys had a chance at the end. It seemed like in the second half. What was different for you?
Second half,
Second half, just offensively, what was different in the second half?
Yeah, I think the first half we didn't have many possessions nor plays. And so we had to get positive drives going, get the drives started and get those going. So that was a big point for us, at halftime. And then being able to, just get into a rhythm, stay encouraged, stay believing. I know we were down 16 at that point. And so that's just two scores. And so, we knew we were getting the ball back. You go out there, you score, and now it's, now you're right there in the fight again. And so we knew we were in the fight. We've been in many of these games where we were down and, came back from 16, 10, all these different scores. And so, we have belief in ourselves and to be able to go out there and do that. And like you said, it's tough doing all of that and then not being able to come out with the win. But it's definitely encouraging because the fight that these guys have overall, defense, special teams, these offensive players, it's I go around and tell the guys, after this game and these past couple of games that I love them, appreciate them, and let's keep going because that fight, especially we spoke about it the other day with the record that we have. There's not many times where teams are still fighting how we fight, and so much love and appreciation to them, and can't wait to keep going.
On the scramble when you got hit, was it your left knee?
Yeah, it was left knee.
Second of all, do you think was that a clean play?
Knee's fine. That play was funky. Let's put it that way. I don't really, I didn't really appreciate the play. He just kind of dove straight at my knee. So I didn't really get that. Definitely kind of frustrated about that one. Just because, whatever. But knee's good. Nothing wrong with it. I think I just got a bruise, but the play was funky. But yeah.
The play was funky. So, brings us to the last 36 seconds of this game. Wes, what's in your opinion? Take me through how you feel this game went. From like what we just heard from Caleb and what you've heard, over these last couple of days. How should this last 30 seconds? How should it have went, and how do you think? Where do you think it went wrong? If that makes sense.
I kind of thought about it a little bit because of what we talked about in the green room. And Caleb called timeout by himself early on in that second half.
Earlier in the drive. Yep.
Early in the drive. I don't think my Eberflus like that. I think my Eberflus was pissed about it. He talked about the last 13 seconds, but he had 35. He could have called. Caleb could have called because we saw him do it in that drive when things weren't working. He could have called that last time with 30 seconds ago. You know what you could do in the NFL with 30 seconds?
Oh, yes.
You know you can do a football. I don't care if it's NFL, high school. You know what you can do. You know what you can do a football in 30 seconds. They're not listening to you. Hold on, timeout. Let me reset. But he said something that I heard it 3 times and I thought about it again. He said, I got the call on what we're gonna do in my headset, and that's what I ran with. And I feel like they was like, don't burn the timeout. Run these
Run the play.
this play or these 2 plays. Run this play, and if it happened, kneel down. Like those your next 2 plays. Blah blah whatever. Get everybody situated with that. And I personally saying, I feel like they told him don't burn the timeout because we need it. Don't burn the other timeout, Caleb. We need it. We need to get this. And I keep hearing it. I keep seeing what he was doing. He like a little bird out there. He was flailing his hands around. He was trying to get everybody here because he felt like I can't use this timeout. When I think he should have, everybody think he should have. Who didn't say they shouldn't have used it? After 35 seconds, like it's 35 seconds. You could have used it at 30 seconds. 29, 28, 25, and still had a 10-second play off to the side. You know what I mean? 6 yards, give Cairo a better chance instead of what he said. And I read an article and it was like, Caleb Williams, being a leader that he is, falling on the sword again. Instead of saying like, whatever happened, I probably should have threw the ball higher to Rome. Did you see the ball that Rome was in? People was around Rome? Like 3.
Rome has slowed down.
There was like 3 of them, though. Even if he threw it higher, even if he threw it in that area higher, it was 3 people over there. So you think throwing it higher would have made it less defenders or more defenders?
He was saying he just wanted to give him a jump ball.
I'll give him a jump ball. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, so you got Ramaduze jumping up with 3 other people jumping up. Instead of calling timeout, saying, hey, look, we're going to do this. Try to get 5, 6, 7 more yards on the side. Like we talked to the green, like on the out route, boom. And then, or if I have to dump it in the middle, we'll run up and spike it with 2 seconds left. Because we got 20 seconds, 25 seconds, 30 seconds.
This was a very challenging situation. Like you said, if you can't get it to the out route, out of bounds, throw it to the middle, get up and spike it.
Yeah.
You couldn't spike it because if you threw that to the middle and they tackled you, it's 4th now. You know what I mean? So you can't spike it. We wouldn't. It either had to be out of bounds.
4th down. It had to be out of bounds. You're right.
Yeah, because we were 3rd and like 21.
Yeah.
So we couldn't do that. But the timeout. So what's up?
No. My initial thought was like we said in the room. I was telling him like, hey, look, call timeout, throw 7, 8 yards out to the side. You know what I'm saying? So we can send a couple people down the field, somebody on the side, take 5, 6, 7 more yards, and then go that way. But yeah,
from what I interpreted from everything I've been hearing, Matt Eberflus wanted them to run the play. 36 seconds or 34, I don't know what 32, I don't know. But 35. They want 35. Matt wanted him to run the play, 10, 15 yards, whatever you get, timeout. Bring Cairo out there. That's what he wanted. You know what I mean? Caleb got the play. I don't know when he got the play, but he got the play at some point. He was signaling, doing his signals, trying to get everybody lined up. If you watch it, DJ Moore and Cole Kmet can't get set. They trying to figure out, are you on the line of scrimmage or am I on the line of scrimmage? If he hikes that ball, it's a flag.
Yeah.
Illegal motion because they're still moving, or legal formation if they're the wrong person is on the line of scrimmage. So you got to wait. So Caleb waits. Clock is ticking. By that time, the play that got called, Caleb's
it's
like
irrelevant.
It's very irrelevant. This shit ain't gonna work. So now they take another 3 seconds to audible Roma Doomsday because hey,
that's what he said.
I don't care what's going on. This our last shot. Get it out to the end zone. Because if you look, Rome is the only one in the end zone, like even close, as if it was the last play of the game. So there's a lot of shit that went wrong on this little 36 seconds. And the timeout should have been taken by your head. Because look, like I said, Matt Eberflus, we heard from him too. Now we didn't hear from him today, but over the last couple of days, he wanted the play to be ran. Once you realize that they are scrambling and it's not working, if it was 36 seconds, by the time that clock gets to 25, you gotta call that timeout.
Call that timeout. That gives you 2 football plays at best.
Now it's gonna get even tougher once you call that timeout because now Detroit knows it's third down. You can't go if you go to the middle of the field, you can't spike it. So they're gonna guard the sideline. But guess what? That's a situation you in. You got to figure that out.
Yeah, figure it out.
Quick, get it. You got to move quick.
What you time Mark, you say all the time, it's situational football.
Yep.
That's the situation we're in. I'm sorry, it wasn't perfect. It didn't happen the way we really wanted it to happen in situational football. I can call timeout. Timeout. Come on, all right, cool. Let's try to do our best. Because you know what you do, they're going to guard it. So like I said, if you want to send 2 people straight up the middle and try to make them think we're going to throw the Hail Mary. Try you know what I'm saying? Clear some people out. Try something. That was absolutely nothing.
They had no time on the clock to do anything, which watching that game
had a timeout. My whole thing is like I said, how many weeks I said like you don't take them home with you.
Right.
It's like money when you die. You ain't taking it with you. Everybody else can have it. It ain't coming with you. So why hold on to it? You seen after 10 seconds, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000. That's how long it took. Beyond that, for them to get set. Timeout.
I didn't see this comment. I've been hearing a lot of this Billy Donovan stuff. I'm not a Bulls fan, you know that. So I don't know.
I am. I told Black Rain. Him and what's his name? The one who girlfriend like 14 years old. Get him out of here.
Yeah, I don't mean to cut you off, but look, I mean the timeout has to be taken. It has to be taken, regardless of what people saying about this third down. You can't spike it, this and that, and the third. You got to take that timeout. You have to take it and regroup and get something.
At least regroup and say, hey, look, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go for a Hail Mary. Fuck it. We can't kick it. You know what I'm saying?
And who's to say Caleb couldn't hit somebody and pick up the first down? You know what I mean? Who's to say that couldn't happen if you took that time out with 30 seconds left? You know what I mean?
35.
Hit them on a slant route because they're gonna back up. They're gonna play the sticks. So hit him on a slant route. Maybe he could catch and run for the other 10 yards. So I don't know. That time I had to be taken, and this is a huge.
Look,
who do you feel should have took the timeout?
I felt like Caleb wanted to, because he said in his conference, he said, I had already took a timeout in this drive. Because he said, hold on, wait, timeout. I'm on my 3-inch. I'm on my 3-inch. I'm in the end zone. And I'm coming down and I'm ducking and diving. And I'm at I think it was like the 20-25 or something. He called timeout because we weren't ready yet. Yeah. So hold on, wait. Let me get this together. Let us get it together. Caleb was smart enough to say, hey, look, I'm calling timeout. When he said I ain't called that timeout, he know what he doing. Let me call timeout because we not ready. It's not going to work. Like you said, if I just say go, like I said, I watched the Raiders just lose to the Chiefs because they wasn't ready.
Mm-hmm.
It hit him in the face. Ball went all over his shoulder. Jordan Powers, whatever the rookie center was, because they wasn't ready. They didn't have the time. Settle down. A rookie center did that. This is a rookie quarterback. You should have said, all right, cool, let's settle down. Let's figure out something. Like I said, hey, throw the Hail Mary. Throw the Hail Mary, and then on top of that, Caleb said I had to audible to send my boy all the way over there.
Because he knew there was
no chance. Because he knew it wasn't no chance that play we called was going to work. Call timeout. Let's go in our Hail Mary package. Hey, we already lost by one. Let's try to win by one. Could you imagine if we were through call timeout with 15, 20 seconds? Call timeout. Throw a slant. He overthrow somebody. Boom. All right, 4th down. Boom. All right, cool. We're going to go for Hail Mary. But then we the one on Hail Mary in Detroit. Matt, you would have had a job on Thanksgiving.
We would have been eating that turkey in the field.
Yeah, you would have had your job for the rest of the season, low key.
I don't know. Yeah, he probably stays for the rest of the season for sure. For sure. Mm-hmm. Yep.
But that was just crazy. And the fact that he said I had to audible out the play, I had already called a timeout in this drive, and we had a timeout left. Why did you call the next one? You did it before. What's different? They don't trust you no more. They didn't trust you in our own 20, 15, somewhere down there. What you call that? But they don't trust you when we are at a go ahead.
I look at it this way. Not so much they didn't trust him. I think Caleb trusted them. Like, I think Caleb trusted that nobody was thinking that the players on the field in that moment, they're not thinking about the timeout. That's not their job. They got the play call. Let's run this play call and let's make our coach right. Then Caleb trusted the coach too much to call that timeout. I'm not saying on the field, Caleb was like, please, coach, call this timeout and help me out. No, he wasn't thinking that. But the fact that nobody called it and Caleb called it before, they trusted that the coach should have things taken care of that the players shouldn't have to worry about, so they can go out there and play free. You know what I mean? When you're thinking, you're playing slow. If you got to think, you're playing too slow. You can't think in football. You got to know what you're doing already so you can play fast and free. Caleb, I feel like he trusted that they would take care of them as a unit, and it didn't happen. Keenan Allen, I'm sure you heard the report or you saw the video. I wish I had the clip, but Keenan Allen said, I felt like we did enough as players.
The players did enough to win that game.
Absolutely.
We did everything we could do. You know what, Keenan Allen? Y'all did that the last 6 games, if you ask me.
I wouldn't go that far. I'd cut it off with Arizona and New England because the players been pissing me off since the Washington game. They talk too much.
Yeah.
They go on these podcasts on Mondays and Tuesdays, and they just talking too much. Shut up. And another thing, though, we into Matt Eberflus, so let's talk about it. Matt Eberflus was fired the following day after what did it say? Hold on,
no lie, Matt. Bye. I missed another bye. I was going my NSYNC thing. Bye, bro.
NSYNC. Yeah, funny as hell.
I would have did my. I don't want to see.
But no, for real. Look, Matt Eberflus was fired the following day. He did a 9 a.m. press conference, talking about, and we'll play a little bit of that because I just want to show people the craziness of this organization. You can't even fire people right. Why you let this man go up there and speak talking about we're moving forward to the 49ers game? We're focused on that. Then you fire his ass an hour or two after?
I think they wanted him. I think they really wanted him to go up there and say like, I should have calmed the team down. I should have did this. We could have did this or that. And he, like I said in the green, like you said the same thing. You said the same thing when we lose. You
So
said the same thing when we
you
win.
feel like what he said in that 9 a.m. press conference played a role in his firing. That's what you're saying?
Yes. Because it's the same thing.
If that's the case, I feel like that is also malpractice. Because why is what he says nothing he says should matter? You should have known after that 36-second blunder in the other 98% chance games we blew, he got to go. Why is, if I'm telling you, if you're right, Wes, because I've heard this too, if what he said in that press conference played a role, that is complete bullshit. I hate that.
Because I
your mind
really
should have been made
think,
up already.
like I said,
had that man go out there and talk.
Like honestly, he should have been gone a few games ago before the division games even probably started. He probably should have left after the Patriots game. To be honest, that was just terrible. But my whole thing is they like we don't do this. We're the Bears. We're history. Like I said, I think like we want to be legacy, whatever phantom stat, whatever y'all want to call it, and they just like just give us a reason to not do this for the first time. And he didn't. He didn't. It's like telling somebody like, "Oh man, just say sorry. Just say sorry." And somebody was like, "Well, I feel bad that you feel that kind of way about how I slapped you in the face, but I'm this kind of person." Like, no, you're wrong. You slapped me in the face. That's what you did. You're a wrong person. You know what I mean? Like, you're a bad person. Like you and he didn't. He keeps saying like we keep saying like, how do you feel about this choice you made? I feel like we made the right choice. I feel like we made the right choice. They want him to say like, I should have called timeout and rallied the team together so we can make a decision to win the game. How hard is that?
I don't think anything he said should have mattered. I really don't. I think
how is that?
The mind was made up after he fucked us over again in situational football, situational moments. Because his defense played well in the second half. The defense played well.
You said, why would we put him out there on a press conference? I think they really wanted to try.
Why would you send that man out there and then fire him 2 hours after? The man is up there talking about, and like I said, I'm gonna play it. We'll listen to a little bit of it.
2 press conferences. He had a post game, and he had another press conference after that. Yeah, you're right. They shouldn't. I think they
right. And I get the post game. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, the post game. Yeah, he said, "I think we made the right decision," and they said, and I think they probably said, like, "No, you think you made the right decision? Like, no, you didn't make the right decision," and then go up there and tell them that you made the wrong decision. All right. And he went up there and said, "Well, I don't feel like I made the right. All right." You buried yourself. You buried yourself, man. Come on.
Some of these comments funny.
I'm gonna read them too. Ron, whatever, man.
So after that game, well, I read an article, and I just want to shed some more light on what happened after this game. Jalen Johnson, and I'm sure you heard it too, Wes. Jalen Johnson went at Matt Eberflus. This isn't verbatim. Obviously, there's more to it, but he expressed his frustrations. Hang on a second, I'm lagging. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I'm lagging a little bit, but Matt Eberflus went in there and did his little speech. He did his little speech and like he normally do after wins and losses, and Jalen Johnson spoke up and said, and they were basically yelling at each other. Then other players started speaking up. This is what I'm visualizing as I read this article from Diana Rossini and Adam Johns, the Athletic. I want to get them their credit too. Jalen Johnson spoke up and started, everybody, why we didn't use the timeout? Why we didn't use the timeout? And look, I get it. I definitely get it. The players' frustration with the coaches. But come on now, we can be frustrated with Matt. Y'all, it pisses me off because Jalen Johnson is the same dude that fell flat on his fucking face against the Packers, against Christian Watson. You couldn't keep up with Christian Watson, and you talk about the coach. You let us do that. You know what I mean? Let us dog the coach out, and don't you stand up and get the talking shit in the post game meeting that y'all have. That these players been doing too much of this all season, Wes. I've been saying it. That's all they doing, especially Jalen Johnson. They talk too fucking much, and they're not playing up to the level of their mouth. That's my thing. Let the media dog Eberflus. Don't you get your ass in that locker room and disrespect that man. I get it. I totally get it. But don't get up there and disrespect him in front of the entire team as if you are playing like an $80 million dude. You're not. You've had some massive blunders for us this season, and my connection is struggling. But look, let me keep going. I'm gonna keep going with what was in the article. Other players started to piggyback with Jalen Johnson. Shouting pursued from Matt Eberflus and the players. Immediately after, Matt Eberflus just walks out, leaves the locker room, storms out the locker room. That is, if Kevin Warren and Ryan Poles was in that room during that sealed the deal. You know what I mean? That sealed the deal because that is toxic. That's a toxic locker room. The players are now blaming the coaches, which is sick to me because the coach don't play. You play. Yeah. We can do that though. We're not playing. Yeah. We're not playing their coaches, but as players,
I read that article.
You read it too? Yeah.
Yeah. But most of those players who was yelling at him was defensive players.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them was defensive players.
The same players that gave up the Hail Mary?
The same players that did all this. The same players that did all that. The same players that did this. The same players, Stevenson's, Jalen's, the people who. And for me, I feel like, and I said it before, it's like when you tell me something and half of the sentence is Spanish and the other half is Mandarin and the other half is Swahili, I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing out here? Like when you're saying something and it's different and it's frustrating and it's like, why am I even out here?
Right.
Why am I doing this? Like why am I even like what am I doing out here? Why am I doing it? And as you see, it was a chain reaction of offensive player, defensive players. Montez Sweat, I seen him was a little frustrated at one point in time.
Who's Montez frustrated with?
I don't know. He only had one tackle. He only had one fucking tackle. My whole thing is, I said it before. Did the games and I gave him his props. You told me, Wes, why you give him his flowers? I said he looked like Eberflus. That one game when I was week 4 or something. I think it was maybe Jacksonville or the Panthers or something. And we beat them. I think it was Jacksonville. We beat them like 32 or something. I think that was Caleb 4 touchdown game or something like that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna give him his flowers now. You said he didn't it was a good game. It was all that, but I didn't see him coaching. And I said it to you. I said, I don't know. I'm looking at it, I'm like, are we just talented? That's all we got for wins? If we didn't have Caleb or Jalen or Sweat or like, can you, like I said, I just watched the Raiders go against the Chiefs and they put up a fucking fight with Aiden O'Connell.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how can they go, I think it was like 17 or 19, and they was one bad snap fumble away from beating the back-to-back champions. So that's why I say when you say their name, like they ain't playing up to par and all that kind of stuff, and it's like, I hear what you saying, but it's like when I'm a violinist and you want me to play the piano, why?
Who?
The team.
We
Like,
ain't asked Jalen Johnson and Montez Sweat to do nothing but
they
they job.
didn't.
And
We
Jalen
don't
on the stage.
know. My whole thing is I
Sweat
seen him
got
out play.
3-4 sacks on the season. Like, what is going on?
Do you think Montez Sweat should be dropping back in coverage?
I think it's. I'm not mad at him doing it sometimes. Because look. Now okay. Do you remember from that actual game? One of those linemen dropped back in coverage, and what did Caleb do? He had Keenan over the middle. He smoked the D lineman in his helmet because he dropped back in coverage, and he should not have. He didn't expect him to be there.
Yeah.
I get it. No, you're not. Yeah, like Benjamin Boston. Fuck no. You're not going to have. But let's not forget, Khalil Mack has had interceptions dropping back in coverage because you just throw off the quarterback. You throw off their time, and they're like, "Whoa! I thought he was going to be in my face. He dropping in coverage, and get interception."
I get you.
No, not often. But you gotta sprinkle it. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Now, Justin Jones dropping back in coverage against Cleveland. That was on the game-winning play. That was different. But continue.
And my whole thing is, it's okay because what's the offensive lineman that got sacked in Detroit? We sacked him. Who tried to throw a touchdown on us in the first quarter? Forget his name. Whatever. It was an offensive lineman. They wanted to throw the ball. I forget what his name
last game.
This last game, it was the first quarter.
Did they draw some bullshit up like that?
In the fucking first quarter, they was only up like 3 on us, and they.
Oh, there you go, Penei Sewell.
Penei Sewell. Yep, I don't know why I can remember because Penei is he's a great football player.
Penei's a dog.
Sewell. They wanted him in the first quarter. They only had a field goal against us. You know why? Because they're like, hey, they ain't going to do nothing else. We got them. We got them on the ropes. All right, cool. You know what you do when somebody got you on the ropes? You give them all your best. You don't play around. You don't get funky. You don't. The disrespect, Benji.
Absolutely.
So I'm not dropping back my dude, Montez. Go at him. Keep going at him. Keep going. I will drop Austin Booker.
Okay, hold on. We saying that like Montez Sweat getting home. It's not like
it's fine.
Dude,
it's fine. Look. It's fine.
Don't give these players too much credit, Wes, because I can't.
I'm gonna make you do what I told you to do, what I paid you to do. Even if you're not doing your job, okay, I'm gonna make sure I give you every opportunity to do your job. And when you don't do it, I can yell at you for not doing it. Jalen Johnson, we paid you a lot of money. All right, cool. I can yell at him for not doing his job, for tripping, for being lazy, for not doing his job.
Right.
We can yell at the entire offensive room. We pay y'all millions of dollars and y'all not doing your job. But when you run certain plays and you do certain things, what did I say last week and the week before that? We Chicago, we not cute. We don't want the cute stuff. We don't want it. Khalil Mack different. He a different breed. Different person.
I get it, but I feel like Sweat might drop in the coverage once or twice.
Yeah.
Out of 70 plays, I don't think that's an issue.
My thing is this: you saying that they shouldn't have yelled at Eberflus, and I said they had some reason to. Is it good? Is it good? No. Is it? Come on, man.
Not when you are reasons for us losing these games. Matt Eberflus is too, but Matt Eberflus wasn't on his face with a bum like Christian Watson. You had like that. That ain't even Justin Jefferson. He had you on your face, Jalen Johnson. And that play and then the other one that Christian Watson caught over Kyler Gordon and Elijah Hicks on the right side. Those were two massive plays. The Jalen Johnson one was after Caleb just scored. I think we took the lead.
Yeah. Rally
did Matt Eberflus yell at you when you on your goddamn face? No. Did he yell at you when you got a pass interference call on Justin Jefferson that put the 1 yard line? That's all I'm saying. We can do this. But the players out there they're not playing. Come on now, they got shit. They shit don't stink. They shit stink too. They act like they shit don't stink, but it does.
It is.
That's my only issue. That's my only issue. Don't try to use Flus as a scapegoat because you stink.
It's bleeding. It's bleeding out. It's showing. And like I said, what was that last week? Is Thomas Brown out coaching Matt Eberflus? Is it showing? What's the old saying my grandma say? One rotten apple will spoil the bunch. The head coach was been the rotten apple. Spoiling the bunch. Got them all acting unlike themselves.
Thank you, Benjamin. I definitely agree because Matt
play,
Eberflus don't play.
They play at the end of the game. Yes, the players a shit show. My whole thing is they have a right to be upset.
Yes,
with some of the endings of it.
To the extent where you're standing up and now you're yelling at your coach.
That's what my whole thing is like. You said he's standing up. They say he yelled at Eberflus. They had a back and forth,
and then other players joined in. They said
other players. They could have all been sitting down.
It was ugly. Sitting down. You could have been at the other end of the. I don't care if you was laying on the ground.
Yeah.
Don't you dare.
Why?
Fix your mouth because you aren't perfect. You've been fucking up too. Y'all gave up that Hail Mary, not him. Yes, he made some decisions that he did not make some decisions that could have helped y'all out. But come on, it's a Hail Mary. Let's be honest. It is a Hail Mary now.
And you heard me. I said plenty of times. Like I just said about that last drive. Caleb already called a timeout. He should have called the next one.
Okay, thank you, Destin. Why Jalen Johnson and yell at Larry Bourne for letting Caleb get smoked to put us in 3rd and 21?
He should have.
You should be talking shit to Larry Bourne.
They should. They should, and remember we talked about this 3 weeks ago about who's the leaders, who should be yelling at people, who's the voice in the locker room. We talked about that. We talked about that.
Jalen Johnson didn't yell at him when he got him an $80 million contract. I bet he wasn't yelling then. He wasn't. Flus got him that contract. He got more interceptions under Flus than he did under Matt Nagy and any other coach. Flus got him those. Vic Fangio wasn't getting him interceptions.
But he even said on those podcasts, he was mad. He said, I wasn't supposed to be over there on some of those interceptions. I got greedy. It's a quote on the internet. Rich Actress Sherman, you were in Palm. It's a quote. You was in Palm when you got that undercut interception. I just got greedy. I just wanted interceptions. I wanted to get paid. That's what he said. He didn't even run. Before he got paid, a lot of those interceptions he got, he didn't even run the route or did the play that he wanted to. He wanted to get paid. He wanted to be known.
Yeah, because your ass wasn't getting no interceptions.
He wasn't.
Interception up until last season. One. And Ryan, remember, Jalen Johnson requested a trade. This is coming from a dude who requested a trade last season. And you yelling at people? Oh my God! Like, look, I want to focus on Flus because I don't want to defend Flus by any means. But
if you want to say players should not be standing up yelling at their head coach,
not when your shit stink too.
I don't even care. Like, you shouldn't be up yelling at your head coach. You should sit down with him when he meet with you and tell him, man to man, hey, look, this is what I think we should do better. This is what I think I do. What can I do to be better? 100%. You right. Do I think Eberflus get that respect? Not at all. That respect, not at all. And I'm not mad at it. Maybe because, like you said, I can do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can do that. But come on, man. Y'all have been.
My whole thing is like, I'm not surprised. At the end of the day, I'm not surprised. I'm not saying it was wrong or right. I'm just not surprised that
they've been running their mouth all year. That's all.
I'm not surprised
they've been talking shit before the season started, like they was like that or something. That's like even during Hard Knocks, that defense.
A head coach would have shut him down. Hey, shut up.
Y'all ain't did nothing yet.
You ain't did nothing.
Stop talking so much. Y'all,
Stop talking.
Exactly.
Shut up. When that Lions
Now,
player threw that ball in Stevenson place, did you see the number 9? I forget who he is, the wide receiver for the Lions. And he was over there. He was like, shut up. Get away from me. I don't know who that was. You seen him? Whoever that little
that
dude
was Jameson Williams.
Jameson Williams, he was trying to talk to the guy with the headset. Like, you're not supposed to do that. Well, he was saying, shut up. Get away from me before I hurt you.
Yeah, that's
Go
a
away.
wide receiver coach.
That's wide receiver coach, right? You see what I'm saying? That's what we need to be coached. You've been coached. I've been coached. A true head coach.
Now,
go.
we both, neither one of us wanted Flus coming into this season.
Can I take him out?
Neither one of us wanted him coming into the season. We both wanted, whether it was Harbaugh, whoever you wanted, or whatever. We didn't want that man.
Anybody. Like we said,
Matt Eberflus win-loss record with the Bears, 14-32. He's 2 for 10 in challenges. He ain't won a challenge since last year. One possession games, he's 5 for 19. That is last in the league since he became a head coach. And versus the NFC North, he's 2-13. On the road, he is 3 for 19. Now, a lot of these numbers were bad before we came into the season.
Yes.
This season just added to the suckiness.
Yes.
Ryan Post, what the fuck? Why would you keep this man around?
Why?
How dare you keep? Look, this is the first head coach that the Bears fired mid-season in the history of the Bears.
Like, why?
That tells you a lot. That man has had to been making some egregious mistakes, coaching malpractice with this team. And look, you got a rookie quarterback. You can't have any of this. If somehow Thomas Brown isn't our head coach next season, Caleb Williams will have his 3rd offensive coordinator within his first year of fucking playing football. That is shit. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. You got any more thoughts on Matt Eberflus and where this went wrong before I play this audio?
We got to hear his voice
of his last, the 9 a.m. press conference. The 9 a.m. press conference before they fired him. Now, look, this is Friday. This is yesterday. The game was on Thursday. Matt Eberflus had a press conference. He said one last time. One last time. Hey, I like that. One last time. Matt Eberflus, he has a press conference at 9 a.m. They fire him at, 10, 11? Why you let this man go up there? I want to let y'all hear what the type of stuff he was saying in this press conference. And it's mind-boggling to me. It's crazy that he was speaking like this. It's crazy that the Bears allowed him to go up there and speak. This is audio. This is from CHGO, because the Bears don't actually have this press conference up there. So shout out to CHGO. Got the audio from them. I'll get them their credit as well.
Alex Silva, what's up?
Scroll it across the bottom. Give me 1 second, people. Matt Eberflus, last words. That's the Chicago Bears head coach.
Okay. All right. Good morning. Looking at the tape yesterday, obviously disappointed. Sides of the ball, not ideally what we wanted to have. And to have together and defense well to put ourselves in position the game.
Wes, you probably can't even hear that, can you?
Choppy, in and out, but I heard it already.
Okay, hang on. Give me a second. I'm going to reboot this. He says it's going to be okay, Wes.
I'm trying, Benji.
Let me
Yes,
reboot this. No, Wesley. I mean, yeah, you'll be okay. This is what we wanted. This is
It's fine. It's fine.
it.
It's fine.
It's
I
like
was very
Christmas early.
optimistic. I knew a lot of the things that I praised was gonna fall through.
All right, let's try this again, people. Here we go. Matt Eberflus. I just want to hear, just play and listen to his last words. Because it was some bullshit. He talking about the 49ers game and all that, and you're not even
line down to get ourselves in scoring position. Made a lot of nice stops there. Again, had some penalties. On both sides, we had the off, which was a penalty that put us behind the sticks there to 2nd and 20. Ended up taking a sack on there to execute a little bit on the tackle position. That was a way that we had called to put ourselves in position there. And then once that play was over, we got sacked, and it was 3rd and 26. With the 36 seconds there.
should have downloaded this. That's what I should have did.
And play off it. Throw kick the game. They out executing there at that moment, and that was the decision that we made and went with during that time. That I had was at 30 to 20. You call time out, no time, ball, same type of play, throw it in there, and then you do your fast field goal. Game.
This is just not working. All right.
Okay, you want me? I don't know if y'all heard as far as we got. And basically, what he was saying was, we didn't want to use the timeout. We wanted to get the ball in there, call timeout, use our fast field goal with 36 seconds to go. Something, blah, blah, blah. I hate him.
I watched the whole last drive with Thomas this morning.
I watched the whole last drive with Thomas this morning. And yeah.
It's not working. It's not working. Yeah.
It's okay. Did you hear you heard it? Mark, did you hear the soundbite? Okay, Mark, I'm gonna tell you the soundbite. He's the same thing. He keeps saying, we did the right thing. We did the right thing. Yes. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. All our Black Bear podcast fans is Eberflus always think of things in the perfect scenario, like the perfect situation. And if it was perfect, this is what you would do. But we weren't in perfect situations. We weren't in ideal situations. We was in very, very head coachable situations. Well, you have to be different. You have to finesse. You have to calm. You have to bring your people together and say, hold up, wait, look, I didn't think he was gonna get sacked 2 times, Caleb. I didn't think he was gonna get it because you did so good on this drive. Yeah, he was afraid. He's still having. Alex, I hear what you're saying. That is what I would call a kind of conspiracy theory thing. But I'm with you. I believe you. I'm with you on that, Alex. I'm with you on that. I can see.
My bad. What you talking about?
But it's the he wanted to fail Caleb because he felt like if Caleb would have won, he would have lost his job to Thomas Jones. Guess what, Alex? He still fucking lost his job to Thomas Jones. So whatever. So my whole thing is this. He said it and he keeps saying in this situation, you're supposed to do this. In this situation, we felt like that was the right choice. It's like, no, throw the playbook out and coach football. Do football, coach football. Like it's, I don't know what I don't know how much, I don't know how hard to say it in the last game. Coach football. We had a timeout in the Hail Mary after the 17-yard completion. We had a timeout before the block kick to win the game. I'm gonna call timeout. Come here, Kyra. Come here, y'all. Come here. All right, everybody, sit around me. All right, good job, y'all. Good job. We got Green Bay on it. Yeah, Minnesota, I think it was. Minnesota, we got them. We got them. Cool. Boom. All right. I need all of y'all get on y'all shit. They're gonna try to block it. They're gonna try to embarrass us. Y'all did great. Do this. Motivate your team. Use the timeouts.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Just use them. I don't think, I swear to God, in the last 11 games, what is 10 games we played, I think every single game at the end of the game, I probably think it was maybe one or two we didn't have no timeouts at the end of the game. I want to say none. I want to say none. And a few of those games, we was leading and had timeouts. Or we were finna win and had timeouts. I don't say leading, but we were going to win and had timeouts.
This goes back to even last season. I mean,
he did it last season. I wasn't going to go down.
When you talk about all of the egregious mistakes he's making in situational football, he has cost Justin. When Justin was going through this whole thing with not should I stay or should I go? Will they keep me or are they going to trade me? Situation last year, Matt Eberflus was losing him games where Justin would have, because there's now, I mean, you heard
this is lifeline. This is lifeline.
Yeah,
his career. He did this his whole life. This is what he did his whole life.
They were putting a lot of those losses on Justin, and they look at the win. Look, what's his win-loss record? What's his win-loss record? Well, look, hold on. That's to me. I don't use that wins and losses as a QB stat. You can if you'd like to.
I don't.
But people who know what they're talking about for real and watch the product on the field knows what's really going on. Because right now, Caleb is going to have a pretty bad win-loss record.
Yeah.
Going into his sophomore year.
Maybe he can break even.
He can break even.
3 more wins. He's 7-7. Oh no, 4 more wins. We got 5 more wins. Games.
We got 5 more games.
He can break even at least.
That's wishful thinking. I get it.
I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. But you're right. More like he's gonna be under 500 for his rookie year. Yeah, for sure.
Yep, Thomas Brown, the new interim head coach. Thomas Brown. We know where he came from. We know where he's been.
They've been good to us.
We talked about this. So are you what are your thoughts? Do you feel like they should have moved Hightower? Special teams. I mean, he works with both sides of the ball. He works with all the players to get them on special teams. So he knows them. He talks to them all. Or, I mean, elevate him. Let Thomas Brown stay in the booth. Stay upstairs. Let him keep working with Caleb and focus on Caleb. Or do you think that's selling Thomas Brown short as if he don't got the capacity to? Because this is his dream. His dream is to be head coach. He don't want to stay offensive coordinator. You know what I mean?
You see?
So do you think? Go ahead.
Keep going. No, keep going.
Finish. No, I was just gonna say, do you think we're not we, but like people who feel like he should just stick to just Caleb with the offensive coordinator position? Do you think we selling him short on what the man can actually do? Or do you agree? Like, he should stay as the coordinator.
I think making him interim coordinator, whether he go off to be a head coach or not, right now, his relationship, what we've seen in the last 2-3 weeks with Caleb, has shown profitable. Let's talk about like his stocks. You know what I mean? It's shown profitable. It's it's going up. And the thing, like we were just talking about, the things that hurt us, like even right now, like I think Caleb would have felt comfortable calling timeout and saying, "Hey, 35 seconds. Sorry, I had to call timeout. They weren't listening. We couldn't get that to the line. Hey, TB, what can we do with this situation?" Like, all right, cool. You're Caleb Williams. You can do this. We can do this. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna give you 2-3 options. Here you go, right here. If you don't like this option, you go out about this option and do all this. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, I don't know. I'm exaggerating. I'm fantasizing these conversations in my head.
Right.
But I feel like that's what it is. And I feel like making him the head coach is saying, hey, fuck everybody. Hey, you remember that song? Everybody in the club, fuck everybody. Don't talk, no stop. That song right there. I feel like that's what the Bears organization just said to everybody. Everybody else on the team, all 56 of y'all, all offensive coordinators, nobody cares. Thomas Brown, you see Caleb? You and him. He's the center. He's the sun. And everybody else in this team gonna rotate around him. Make sure that sun shine bright.
Alex, don't feel bad. Look, stay in the chat. Keep the chat on fire. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Where it put, don't apologize. Like you said, we got to sound off. Our head coach, got fired for the Bears. Fired a head coach for the first time in team history. So look, talk your shit, man. And we gonna comment on some of the things that we feel need to be addressed. So let me ask you this, then. What's up? Go ahead.
Oh no, I just want to address Alex because you popped it up there. Hey, let him call defense. Hey, Thomas, you don't have to. Hey, look, Eric, call defense. You got it. Not gonna say nothing. I'm interim head coach. I ain't really your boss. You go do your defense. I'm gonna go do my Caleb. You see what I said, Alex? Eric, go run your defense. I'm Thomas. I'm gonna go deal with my Caleb. Because no matter all the weapons and all that kind of stuff, because at the end of the day, the Chicago Bears is Caleb Williams.
Is that right?
It is.
So let me ask you this. Should Caleb know how much, if any, how much of a say, if any, should Caleb have on who the next head coach is for the Chicago Bears? How much, if any, it may not. You say, no, you're a player. This is my job,
Yeah, cool.
Or hey, Caleb, come on, what you think about him, and him?
Him. I would go figure out my 3 top prospects who actually gonna come to Chicago. No flakes and none of this retardedness. I'm like, hey, look, these are my 3. Who do you like, Caleb? That one. All right, cool. Boom, let's go in. Let's rack it up. Let's divvy it up. Go out the bam, yada, yada, yada. I'm just talking about if the season is done right now.
All right. End of the season.
Boom. End of the season right now. Boom. Do I think he has a major say? No, I don't think he has a major say. Do I think they should definitely go and tell him who his next head coach is going to be? Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, at majority, at 100%, and I think 20% is overstated. I would have said like 10, maybe 15% ish. Like, let them in on it. This is what we're gonna do. Who do you like? Blah, blah, blah. And that's why when I text you, I was like, this is Thomas' chance to finish out the season. And if he do it right real good, because Caleb being who Caleb is, he can say, he might push that 20%, maybe even 25%, and say, this is my guy right here. This is my guy. This is my guy right here. Let's try to figure it out with him. Because, I mean, the entire offense feel like it. Look at DJ. We was just gonna yell at him 3-4 weeks ago. for crying like a baby on the sideline and hobbling off during plays. And Caleb targeted him 16 times now.
Oh yeah, he better. He ain't got no choice. It's 100
You see what I'm
million.
saying? You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Look at Keenan. Look at. I mean, just look at, like I said, it needs some refinement for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But look at Caleb. Look at his targets in the last 3 weeks, I think. Maybe even 4. No, I think it's 3 weeks. Or maybe 2. He got probably like 30, 40 targets to all three of his wide receivers and his main tight end.
Oh, okay.
And Cole Kmet too. That's all of them share about maybe anywhere from 40 targets. If he throw the ball 42 times, it's not like he throwing it to one person 37 times. All of them share it. All of them is good. And if you bring Swift in, he probably got 10 of those targets, maybe 5 of those targets too. He looked good. He feel comfortable. And it's just me excited. If Thomas Brown continues to get real comfortable with Caleb and developing this offense, I mean, we went from nothing against the Lions to outscoring them in the second half. Well, I think it was like 20. No, it wouldn't be 21. So 20-7 in the second half.
So do you think, because there's a conversation going on in the chat right now.
What I post?
Not just Caleb, but all the captains should have a say. What you think about that? I disagree. I totally
definitely disagree. You think Mercedes Lewis pose deserve a say?
Well, here's some names Alex put in there: DJ Cole, Jalen, and maybe Edwards. I disagree. First of all, I don't want Jalen Johnson in there.
No,
I don't
want
DJ in there.
Why? No defensive players. No defensive players have nothing to say. Y'all just said Eric Washington. No, okay, cool. We not talking about, and this is what I said. What did I say in the offseason? It's not our old Bears team. We're not finna go in here and bring defensive players talking defensive stuff. You brought Edwards in there. All right, cool. DJ, maybe. Cole, maybe. Cool. Because that's 50 million, that's 110 million, that's like $200 million right there on our offense. Cool. But if you want, we're talking about what's going. Jalen Johnson is not necessarily going to make Caleb Williams better. DJ will, Cole Kmet will. Those people will. Sure, if they want to try to mix it up and try to get it, figure it out. All right, cool. But
I don't like it. I don't think any of them earned a right to tell me or put any input on.
I don't either.
I'll go Caleb for sure.
That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all.
DJ Cole and Jalen and all these, they could kick rocks and go get suited up and get ready for practice.
Right. All I'm saying, I can see the DJ and a Cole. All right, man, but the Jalen's and all, nah, man, dude, no. Let's stop being losers.
I forgot about Sweat. Dude has been absent. All this talent, and he can't do nothing. Can't do anything with it. Sweat.
Yeah, he's been absent. I don't know if it's scheme or whatever, but yeah, what is it, third week in a row? Second week in a row? I'll say one tackle. Not even a tackle for a loss, and not even a QB pressure, just a tackle.
I had to look at the numbers, but 98 million, you need more out of him. Let me ask you this then. What you think Thomas Brown, what does it look like? What would the rest of this season, we got 5 games left. What does the rest of the season look like for Thomas Brown if he were to retain the head coaching job? Is it just wins? Is it losses? Or is it more what you hearing from the locker room, how he's commanding the team in practice? Or what does Thomas Brown need to do to actually keep this head coaching job?
I think we need to see what exactly he did against the Lions offensively, and I don't want to get. Like I said, I give all 11 men on offense, all of them. everything, including Thomas Brown. All the
Mhm.
offensive side of the ball was
Wow.
we had nothing.
That's impossible. Because and I asked this
Now-
because
Now,
are we giving him an
what
impossible task?
we kind of are. We kind of are. My whole thing is I need to see that. I don't even care if it's wins or losses. But think about this. We got
Mhm.
6 games left-ish. I think 5 or 6 games left.
5.
Let's say the offense is event that good. We cool. We losing 32-31. We losing like I said, even straight loss. We losing like I just feel like the defense is easier to fix as a Bears fan because our defense has always been like, who is this guy? Boom, sack, fumble, boom. Like it's what I'm saying, like Tyreek Stevens, and we were just mad at him in Washington, and then he go boom, pop the ball out in Detroit to get us a forced fumble. He picked 6 week 1. You see what I'm saying?
Nice.
Like
Fumble
it
was
was
nice.
not. It was
I've been
nice.
seeing a lot of that. Tyreek,
Tyreek,
nice.
he up defense, defenses one time. That's what we need from you. One time, be big, be good place. Offense, we need consistent, constantly keep going, and that's what we did in the second half against them.
So wins and losses, you really not looking at the wins and losses for Thomas Brown right now.
Because
last 5 games.
he's just coming in. I'm not really looking at him. They will make a factor though.
Okay.
But I'm not really judging him on that per se. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna be mad if we lose every fucking game the rest of the season.
So you like this is sweat, blood, and tears. Put it all out there.
Yeah,
blood,
yeah,
sweat,
Pat.
tears.
Yeah, go out there. But what I am is what I said. I want to see a competent offense at some point in the game. Remember what we went like 2 weeks straight with those touchdowns?
I think it was like 3 or something.
3.
Like that. I don't know.
Not
It
even
was
a
crazy.
Russian. Not even a Russian touchdown. You see what I'm saying? Like if we can get down there, we can even if it's not Caleb, even if we getting down there, boom, first downs, this Russian, looking good. Look, our plays are looking crisp, snappy, boom. That's what I want to see. What I want to see is somebody who sees our quarterback for who he is and how he can make plays and develop that. Talk to him and say, did you like that? How did you like that though? How did you like that though? Hey, look, by the way, that one that you threw wrong, I'm going to tell you why you did it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm looking for.
So, to me, if what I would like to see from him, because honestly, because you're talking about Caleb and what you want to see from the offense and everything, then that means he started that already. He started doing that the last 3 games for you. You know what I mean? This 5 games is just more of the head coaching part, but you're focused on the offense. What I need to see from him is you got line them back up. Let's go. They beat us. Let's line them back up. You got Green Bay. No, I mean that's the last game, but no order. You got Green Bay. You got Detroit. You got Minnesota. One more time.
Yep.
Eberflus failed with the first time around. Line them back up. You got a chance to be head honcho. Now you're gonna be on the road. Now it's like I said, this is kind of impossible situation
Detroit.
for them.
Except for Detroit. Okay.
Except for Detroit, they'll come to Chicago, but you're gonna be on the road in Green Bay. You're gonna be on the road. Little different situation, but is it gonna look competitive again? I need to see it look competitive again. And if I'm gonna really be honest and picky, I need to see more from the offense in the first half.
Yes.
I need to see more. I need to see more. I can't just keep doing this second half shit.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
You know what I mean? But because Benjamin said 5-0 realistically, that probably ain't gonna happen.
Realistically.
That probably ain't gonna happen.
No, we got the
So,
Lions. At least we got the Lions at least one more time. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, whatever. We got the Lions one more time. 4-1, realistically. Okay.
So, like I said,
And that's
I need
our
to
home
see
game.
the Lions game.
Yeah. And that's our home game. And I'm like, I believe you. I can see the Niners. They shaky. I can see they shaky.
For sure.
Minnesota. Okay, I can see they Green Bay, the Seahawks. I can see them. I can see, like I said, I can see us sneaking every single one of those games out.
Right, and I like this opportunity. Yes, it's impossible. It's an impossible situation, and I hope people don't use him as a scapegoat because he's not able to go out here and get 5 wins. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If he get 2 out of 5 and 2 divisional,
that's the biggest part because it lets me know. Okay,
and just imagine if one of them is Green Bay.
He took over at the divisional stretch as the offensive coordinator. He started calling the plays. We have looked competitive. Show me that was real. Show me that wasn't fake.
That was real.
You know what I mean? Show
me we can finish. Show me. So I want to start. I'm with you. I want to start at least mediocre and finish hot, or start hot and just keep the gas on the pedal and blow them out. Like, I want to. At the end of the day, my pockets is empty because of Chicago Bears. Because I don't watch y'all lose. I done flew all the way across the country. Like, I done seen the end of the game shenanigans and the snafus.
Right. I need Thomas Brown to keep this team competitive.
Yes.
Because at this point in time, players are giving up. They're not going to risk their body and put their health on the line for games that essentially ain't going to make it. It don't matter at this point.
Yeah.
They're not going to play meaningful football until next year, September. You know what I mean? So I need to see a competent football team. I need to see them boys playing for you. It's hard. It's going to be hard to do, but I want to see it. Oh my gosh. Look who showed up. Not Bear Truth, but I got Judah. Judah showed up. Bear Truth said, not sure how much you judge off wins and losses with 5 games. No matter, you got to clean house, then do interview process.
I don't know. I mean, it's tough. We'll see.
Not gonna lie. I look, I am leaning towards keeping Thomas Brown. I don't want to clean house. I don't want to, because whoever you bring in, they're bringing their boys. They bringing their cousins, their sisters, and brothers and friends.
Let them know you want to come here. That's Caleb. That's him.
Yeah.
You exactly. Take everybody right. You want a new QB coach, a strength coach, a trainer. You want a new janitor. You want all right, cool. A new hot dog boy. Cool. You want somebody selling Garrett's popcorn? Fine. But if Thomas Brown, like you said, makes us look competitive on offense going in, I can't, like, oh God.
Judah, and it's crazy with Judah because he's a Bajan guy, and
that's my whole thing.
Like he turned the ball over 4 times against the Saints last year.
Yeah, it's crazy, and that's the thing about you, Judah. You keep saying Bajan. I will feel better if you said trade for Kirk Cousins or go get Aiden O'Donnell. Go get Dak Prescott from the Cowboys. I will feel better, but the fact that you think that we will be better with Bajan, it's preposterous. You keep doing your job, though. We love you, man. Keep trolling.
We definitely love the trolling because that's all he's doing.
Because I don't know why he keeps saying Bajan, though. Like Bajan. God.
This is a playoff team. You wasted it on the Bozo QB. Yeah, the only reason it is a playoff team is because of the QB. Because that defense stopped playing. So
he not. You a liar.
I got another question for you.
Yeah, tell me.
Would you re-sign Keenan Allen?
Ooh.
Would you re-sign him?
I ain't even gonna lie.
And it ain't gonna be cheap. Like we're not getting him for $8 million over. That's not
no,
happening.
we not.
Nothing crazy.
Like I
Nothing
said,
stupid
I
like
ain't
that.
even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Judah talking about, I guess y'all like zesty QBs. Dude, who is your profile picture?
What is
see,
zesty? What is that
let's
word?
see
What is
what
that?
you look like. But so would you re-sign Keenan? Would you re-sign Keenan? Bear Truth jumped in here with an answer right away. He said, yeah, because he will be on the cheaper side. I doubt it. I mean, how cheap?
Yeah. What is
how
cheap?
What's cheap? Yeah.
What is
exactly.
cheap?
What is
honestly,
cheap?
he said that he gonna show. He didn't show up the first 4 games, but as I'm seeing him now, fuck a duck, dude. I was honestly, I ain't even gonna lie. When we signed him, it got wrong, but I was kind of stuff. And he did play the first 4 weeks, and he came in, and like early on, I'm like, I'm 50-50 on keeping him. And then another game left, I'm like, I'm 40-60 on I'm like 60-40 on getting rid of him. And then I'm watching them, and I'm like watching Caleb, and I'm seeing what he needs. And I'm like 70.
I keep seeing this cheap though. This cheap stuff. Like, what is cheap? And do we really think Keenan is taking cheap? I don't.
My whole thing is like, if they talking cheap, they talking about constructual kind of thing. Like,
I got some numbers. Bear True put the first numbers in there. He said 2 year 24, so that's 12 a year.
Or we can give the same number. We can still give him 24, but we can give him like a 10 million signing bonus or something like that real quick. And then he's still gonna make 24, but we only owe him 7 and 7.
I don't know. Money talks.
I'm just saying I've seen it done. That's why Patrick Mahomes is still with the Chiefs. A lot of
okay. So do we think Caleb? Okay, so this is what I think. I would re-sign him. I would re-sign him on one of these little 10 million, 12 million, maybe
1 year.
Nah, he don't want no 1 year. He ain't doing no.
Okay, so how many years you talking about? 12 million.
I don't think that matters because I could cut him after a year. You know, I could give him a 4-year deal and cut him after year 2. But I don't think the years matter. I just want to talk about annual value.
Right. So give him $10 million. You said, right? 12. You said
next year. Maybe 12. But
12
my thing is, I don't know if Caleb needs him.
I don't know either. I'm not 100%
I don't think he needs
sure.
Keenan to. I think DJ, Rome, and you can bring DeAndre Carter was catching balls early when Keenan was hurt. We got Tyler Scott. You can go draft a 3rd round, 4th round talented dude, not just a world beater, but just got a certain skill set. And Caleb gonna get him the ball. That's what I look at it as. These receivers aren't making Caleb. That's my thing. Caleb's making them. They don't get open. They do not get open.
I mean, you're right, but fuck. I mean, I want to argue with you. I really do. I swear to God, I want to argue with you for sure.
I mean, you can. I'm sure there's some holes.
It's like I feel like I feel like.
And I'm right there with you, Bear Truth. Like I said, like a 4th, you could find a receiver with one of these later round picks, and your quarterback is good enough to get them the ball. Because I mean, like I said, go look at Jared Goff. He got Amon-Ra St. Brown, his Sam Laporta at tight end, Jameson Williams, a younger guy, and that's our Roma Dunze, and I think Roma Dunze is even better. But he don't got all these expensive dudes at the wide receiver spot.
No. That's what I'm saying, and that's what I'm torn because I thought Keenan was a one and done after my boy Rome. But looking at him, seeing what he do, it's like I'm scared that I don't want, and I don't think Caleb can or will. But I would hate to find out that he was so comfortable with him that we needed him for like 1 more. Hey, Alex, I don't know what the fuck that nigga, man. Sorry, I don't know. Sorry, my bad. I don't like sounding away, but I have no idea what number 10, man.
Number 10 ain't been on the field because of players like Keenan Allen and DJ Moore and Roma Dunze and shit. DeAndre Carter is a special teamer, so you got to have him active.
Right.
But look, when you say comfortable, like you don't want to find out that he was comfortable with him. Patrick Mahomes was comfortable with Tyreek and didn't give
Yeah,
a fuck.
no, that's fine.
If you're good, you're going to.
My whole thing is seeing it lately and seeing how he throwing to him, how he been throwing to him over a while, and then I'm seeing that 16 of DJ. I'm pulling back. And we know him and Romans. You know, they solid. I'm not pulling back. I'm just like, should we though? Should we keep Keenan? Because
I wouldn't be mad at it, but I wouldn't prioritize it.
Exactly. I wouldn't go above and beyond to keep Keenan Allen. I wouldn't.
Like, look at this one. I like this one. I definitely like this. Bear Truth on one tonight. I like that. He said we could have signed Mooney for 3 years. 3 years for what we gave Keenan. People thought Mooney wasn't good. It wasn't Mooney. And this is why I didn't want to give Marvin Harrison. I didn't want to give Justin, Marvin Harrison, and DJ Moore. That's not who he is. He's not about to feed all his wide. He's not that type of quarterback.
No.
He'll lock into DJ, and then Marvin Harrison was gonna become an afterthought or whatever. But
I hear
I
you.
like Mooney.
I like Mooney.
Right,
he has a great. But the thing is, if that was the case, then we can go shit on me in a draft and say we should have kept Mooney and didn't draft wrong.
Okay, so that's a little different, but no, I don't think we should. I don't think we should.
I know we should draft wrong, but I'm just saying comparison and like size, talent, skill. Like Mooney was good.
So we could have had Mooney, him and Caleb would have been deadly. Caleb would have got him the ball. Mooney's a good wide receiver.
He's a good wide receiver.
He was 1,000 yards with Justin, and then DJ comes and then he just disappears.
He's
hurt. A good wide receiver. He got hurt and then he came back.
He got hurt and he limped back.
And he came back. No, I'm talking about the next season. He came back and DJ was here and he was an afterthought. Now you get him with a Kirk Cousins, and Kirk Cousins is dotting him up every game.
He was hurt that next season, came back. That's him limping.
He got hurt, and then he got
Yeah, I'm gonna say, well, whatever. I don't want to care no more. We can do all that side, whatever. I don't care. I'm not making no excuse for Sweat either. I'm just saying, like,
you're good. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, my whole thing is
Allen was limping yesterday on Thursday and catching touchdowns limping.
And Mooney wasn't. See what I'm saying? Like you said, we could have kept Mooney over Keenan Allen. Like, that's disrespectful to Keenan Allen.
Why is that disrespectful?
He's a better wide receiver than Darnell Mooney.
As far as what he's done in the league?
Everything
he's about right now.
Everything he's done in the league, and even right now.
Look, Mooney's a damn good wide receiver.
He's still a damn good wide receiver. I'm not saying he's not.
I bet Mooney having a better year.
We'll find out, and I'll text you and let you know and see what he's doing.
Nah, I
watched him. I've watched him play. I watched the Falcons play, and I watched him.
Mooney's definitely
good. He's still good. He's still out there doing it. He's still good. He's still good. I'm not saying
all I'm saying is Keenan isn't a priority to me.
He's definitely not a priority.
I think you can get guys in here that's talented, and your quarterback will make them household names because your quarterback is like that. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
Sure.
As far as Keenan Allen,
yeah, sure.
AC said, "I want to see Keenan Allen re-sign." Yeah, I mean, you're not alone there. A lot of people like Keenan, especially over these. It's funny because the first like 7 games, people hated Keenan Allen. Keenan was people don't even like Keenan. Keenan wasn't doing shit. He was dropping passes. He wasn't get. He balling right now though.
He was coming off his little 4-week injury because I think he missed the first 4 months, right, or something like that. Oh, he played the first game.
Yeah, he played like the
he
first 2. Missed like 2 more after that.
2 or 3 or something like after that or whatever. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. He's still solid. He's still solid. Like
he's fine.
He got a ball. Look, I was just saying he got a ball head, and then he made buddy. You know, like I'm like, look at Keenan. Like you got it, man. You still got it. My whole thing is this. Like you said, not a priority.
I just wanted to get your opinion on the re-sign Keenan because we got 84 million. We got 84 million in cap space, so we're gonna bring a lot of new pieces. This team gonna look a lot different next year, hopefully. Then we probably gonna have 3 top 40 draft picks.
Yeah,
3 draft picks in the top 40. So we'll see.
That money should go in the trenches. I'm sorry, I don't want to say it, Mark. No, I don't want to say it. All 84 should go into the trenches. I feel like all draft. I just want to make it better.
I mean,
he is. He is. That's no doubt. We're not saying he not. What we saying is he helping us win? We can get somebody else to like do that. It's gonna be somebody that's gonna come up. Yeah, we're gonna sign Gordon.
I won't be mad at it. That's what I'm saying. I won't be mad at it, but I wouldn't prioritize it. I wouldn't, I mean, Keenan. I like Keenan. He's fine.
I like Keenan. He's fine. He's fine. Yeah, I wouldn't prioritize it. No, I wouldn't be mad if we didn't sign him. Like I said, I just for a minute there, because I had a thought in my head, and then I heard what you said earlier today. I had a thought like, man, I seen him throw the ball to Keenan a lot over the last month and a half. But then you said he threw it to DJ 16 times, and I'm like, okay, they're getting on track. All right, cool. So maybe he's not as comfortable as I think he is with Keenan. But yeah, let Keenan run his course. And no, I'm 50-50 with it. Honestly, it's like if we can get him for cheap, then sure, keep him. If he want a lot of money, let him go. Fine, whatever. I don't got his jersey anyway.
I don't got his jersey anyway. That's
Look, I got a 15 and I got a deuce.
Nah, I feel it. I feel you. You got any more thoughts you want to touch on? Anything we didn't get to about Matt Eberflus? How that whole thing went down? Maybe about the game and what you witnessed.
Like I said, it was my favorite loss. I said that already about the game. I like how we came out. I like how we changed the game. I like how we kind of attacked Detroit a little bit and had them looking scared for a little while. It was good. I'm happy about my Eberflus firing about goddamn time. I think I'm ready to get my grades, and then I owed Bear Truth 9 a total game grade. So how you gonna switch me up here? Because I thought we were gonna be going in order, but every week you try to switch it up.
Let's kick it off with. Oh yeah, we'll go offense. Talk to me.
Oh, offense.
You gave Caleb an A. You gave him an A.
Now, I'm gonna get his grade out. Before y'all try me, look at this dude right here. Before y'all go out, I got one better than you, Judah, the betrayer. I'm giving him a Bravo minus.
B minus.
I'm gonna give him a B minus because even through they mess ups that they did on offense, it was a lot of them. And like I said, Caleb carried a lot of this grade too. But I mean, if you look at the targets versus the catches, let me go into it. get on my box score. Yeah, I got it. I should have switched it up before I gave my grades out. But
Hey, I'm telling you, Judah is wild. They gotta be.
Yeah, that
good.
dude. That gotta be dude. He's Satan. I don't know who that dude is. But 8 catches, 97 yards, 1 touchdown. DJ Moore, 16 targets, like you said. A lot of targets for him. Keenan 5, 73, 2 touchdowns. Like Swift, 2, 35. Kokomet, 3, 26. Total receiving yards for our receiving core and all of 256 yards. That is good. That's good. That is good, Caleb. That is really, really, really good, dude. 97 rating, 5 sacks for only 33 yards. No turnovers. Can we quit acting like we ain't turned the ball over in like forever? No fumbles, no interceptions.
Yeah, we ain't turned it over, but you and Devin definitely wanted him to have some turnovers a couple weeks ago. Y'all wanted him to.
No, I said I was okay with it. I was okay with it. But if he do this, think about it. When I said that, he had 150 yards, 115 yards, something like that, and he had, like 12 rushing yards and all that kind of stuff. This is what I wanted to see. I didn't want, and I said it. So I said I don't want him to turn the ball over. I just want him to be aggressive. I want him to run and get that green slide. We saw it on slip and slide. Get it. Get the first down. Drive us down the field. And I swear to God, I said that like 4 or 5 weeks ago. And what he did since then, Mark. He been running. He been first down heavy. He been first down nasty. He go get his first down. He been throwing the ball. He been getting it.
Yeah, he's running. I mean, I feel like he's running as much as he's done all season. I don't think it's like a crazy amount. He ran 4 times yesterday. That's not a lot. I mean, he had that game where he ran 9. He ran 9 times.
That one game. I know a game
that
he
ain't
ran
gonna happen
once.
too
I
often.
know a game he ran twice, and yeah. I know quite a few plays that I can, if I could bring it up, I can name 20 plays that he should have ran and got 5 or 6, 7 yards instead of running back 20 yards.
I mean,
like,
yeah,
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like, don't run backwards, run forwards. I don't care about the yardage. I don't care about the times he run. I'm just saying, don't go back. Run forward and get to the line of scrimmage. Run forward and get 1 yard. Run forward. That's all I was saying when I said I wanted to see him go forward. Run forward. See Green go get it. That's all I was saying. That's my offensive grade. If y'all don't like it,
B-.
Who?
Oh, I like it. I like you. That was a B-.
Oh, there was a B-. Right? I thought you said D-. I looked in the comments who said the fuck? Who the fuck said that? I'm from my address.
I like the B- grade, just because I probably would have went C+.
I wanted to go that low.
Down. It's not the same, but it's just a tick lower.
Yeah, I know. We lost offensive lineman during the game.
Mm-hmm,
we lost center during the game. We lost our Roshan during the game. That kind of thing. And like I said, 1, 2, 3 back-to-back consecutive touchdowns. Like I wish I knew somebody in the NFL to tell me the next gen stats for the Bears when we went 3 straight drives with a touchdown. They had to go back to Jay Cutler, probably, maybe even. I promise you.
Swift 11 carries for 39 yards. That weighs
a problem. That's a problem.
That is an issue.
That's a problem.
And then Swift was our only running back. The next was Caleb, 4 carries.
Yeah, and he was our only running back.
I like the B-. I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I would have went C+, like I said, first half, and then the rushing game just non-existent. But guess what? Defensive grade.
Oh, what they at on my board?
This is interesting. I think I mentioned it earlier, and they going at Judah in the chat, and I love it. I love it for football versus your feelings. Look, hey y'all, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, the Black Bear Podcast.
One word, no spaces.
No spaces. I'm your host, Mark Robb. I got my co-host in the building with me, Chef Wes. We doing
Right now, Professor West. I'm giving out grades.
Giving out some grades right now. Defensive grade. They are on his ass, and I love it.
Hey, Judah don't got a high school diploma or GED. We don't care. So,
talk to us.
Now, my grade is really based off of the situational things that they did. Because I'm not going about penalties or whatever happened. That's football. I don't give a fuck. But I'm going off the situational things.
I see.
I'll get them a solid fucking C.
A C. 1 sack, 1 fumble recovery.
They got the ball back 3 times in the last 11 minutes in the fourth quarter, I believe. Or something like that. Something like that, I think it was. I was looking at.
I'm not mad at the C.
And they got us the ball back when it counted with 4 minutes.
400 rushing, 400 total yards, 200 rushing yards.
Yeah. I wanted to give them a C minus. And literally the only reason I didn't drop it down to like a D plus or a C minus for them is because I told them when we was at 20-23 and the Lions had the ball with like 6 minutes or something like that to go, I said, I bet y'all won't give us the ball back. And they made them punt. And that was a motherfucking punt, though. They put us on the inch-yard line. But I said, give us the fucking ball back.
DeAndre Carter should have fair caught that. I don't know why he even let
fair caught that fucking shit. He definitely, I don't know why he didn't. Fair catch it at the 9, 10, 7, whatever is coming in. Unless you have the fair catch in the end zone and it's a touchback anyway. He definitely should have did. But I have to give it to the defense for giving us the ball back in a win situation. That wasn't like a minute and 9 seconds, what they call it, 69 seconds, or a minute and a half. That was 4 fucking minutes that we had the ball at the end of the game. We used all 4 minutes with timeout and 2-minute warning. And they had a turnover. And I thought they had more than 1 sack because I think they had like maybe 2 sacks. I think it was only 2. Oh yeah, we had 2. We had 1 sack on the quarterback. The other one was on Panay Sewell. You're right. So that's counted 1 sack. You're right.
Panay Sewell.
Yeah, that was. We had technically 2 sacks, but yeah, Panay Sewell was the other one. But at the end of the day, it's like, God, you win Super Bowls in the fourth quarter. And we was in that kind of position.
I'm gonna give
him a C. Turnover. They was on y'all ass. And at the end of the game, you got the ball back to your offense. And with a chance to win the game. More than enough time to win the game.
Tied or win it. Yep.
Easy. No, not even tied. Tied is 2 minutes and 30 seconds with 1 timeout. We had it 4 minutes or something. But like I think we had 2 timeouts plus a 2-minute warning. I gotta give it to him.
I like the C. I ain't mad at the C. The C is fine. They definitely didn't play as good as they taught, but they didn't get destroyed like a lot of people thought. This was a 10-point spread coming into this game.
There's a team they put 50 on people. 50 or 30 or something.
Said that 50. Let's go to our special teams grade.
All right, man. Okay, so
And Bear Truth right there with you on that
yeah.
defensive grade with the C.
Yeah, let me go. Let me give me 2 seconds because I think I gotta get. Well, let me give it to him because he's the special teams guy. Average 55, 104 to 1. All right, cool. What I give him? All right, cool. So,
Truth says a D.
and I would like you to put in the comments, Mr. Bad Truth, why? Because I can understand why you down there in a D. Oh, fuck, my marker. Did my marker die? All right, I got another one. Here we go. Let me go bare blue real quick. I'm going to give him a C minus.
C minus.
One, because Cairo only kicked 2 extra points. He did get a chance to kick a field goal. So he wasn't plus or minus.
He got no field goals, huh?
No field goal attempts at all. Torrey Taylor had 4 punts, average 55. That's good. That's half the field.
Yeah, one inside the 20.
And he had one inside the 20. And I don't want to give him a D.
Cairo didn't get no field goals on. That's interesting.
No field goal. That's crazy.
C minus. DeAndre Carter didn't do anything.
Didn't do nothing big. Nothing. It wasn't a lot of. It was literally our offense versus their defense. I should have gave our offensive defense maybe a better grade because they played the game. But I'm gonna give him a C minus. I'm gonna give him a C minus just because he did punt 4 times, 55-yard punt this time. Because remember he had that shitty ass punt. I don't know what game it was. That fucking pissed me the fuck off. Forgot what Torrey Taylor did. Yeah, I was so pissed off on that punt. And I heard you say that shit in my head when he did it. Motherfucker, 4th round pick. And then Cairo got the kick block. And it's like, okay, none of that fucking happened. Not because they was in there doing it. But hey, look. They do what they do. He got the extra points. If we didn't go for 2, if we didn't go for 2, yeah, if we wouldn't go for 2 on that second touchdown, the game would have been 21-3. And we would have probably fucking just tried to kick it to win it.
I like the C minus. I agree with it. There was nothing
egregious. Nothing at all.
Carter only had 1 kick return.
Only 1.
30.
Because they kept kicking it. They kept kicking touchbacks.
Yep.
They wouldn't let
I agree with the C minus for sure. I mean, they just didn't do anything that moved us.
Yeah, but he didn't have a chance though. He had that 1, and he was okay with it, you know. But it didn't do nothing. I'm with you, Brad Truth. Hey Judah, Hey Judah, what state you live in?
Judah is adamant about.
I don't know. He can't spell words or something. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Coaching grade. I mean, this grade right here.
I had a grade.
This one kind of speak for itself, but I'm interested to see how far you take it. Somebody he live under a rock. Judah, boy. Coaching grade. What you thinking? We got Matt Eberflus, Thomas Brown. Really just those 2.
That's it, really. Yeah, you can put Eric in too.
Hightower.
He's Hightower.
Rich.
Is it Rich Hightower? I forgot. What's Rich?
Hightower.
Richard Hightower. I don't know why I called it as Eric.
Eric Washington.
Eric Washington, special teams. I'm mad at Chad. What's his name? His name Chad.
Chad Morton.
Morton.
What you thinking? Coaching grade. What you got? What you got for us? It wasn't good. It wasn't pretty. I mean, we missed another challenge in that game.
It wasn't good at all. Wasn't good at all. I'm sorry, Tom.
Hey, he included D plus. Okay. All right. Why you go D plus and not a F or not a C?
Thomas Brown coming out in the second half, going 3 straight drives with touchdowns. I want to get rid of this, actually. Because you said, he was like, what about the other coaches? And I'm like, well, the special teams didn't really do nothing. They didn't affect the game at all. It was really offense versus defense the whole entire game. And honestly, Thomas Brown, you fucked up the first half. Couldn't even get a fucking first down that I thought of.
Yep.
54 yards. Like I said, I'm proud that you adjusted and came back strong. That's cool. So that's why I'll get a D. If they didn't come out, if that offense didn't come out how they came out, and that defense didn't make that turnover at the end of the game to put us in the position to win, I got coaches an F. As I watched the game, F. I was after the game, F. They getting an F. I was stumbling around like a little kid. But you know what? I thought about it and I saw it and I rewatched the game too.
You gave him a D. I think
too harsh. You're gonna give him an F plus.
I like the D. I like the D because you could have kept the D plus. It really was fine. Yeah, we didn't miss the challenge again. Yeah. It wasn't horrible until the last 36 seconds. That's when the bottom fell out. You know, and I feel like Flus. But see, my thing with Flus is he doesn't put his stamp on any games. There are no games where I'm just like, oh, Flus did that. Flus, oh yeah, hey, that's our coach. He drawing it up. Hey, creative defensive play call. I'm not saying any of that for Flus. He doesn't give us anything. So definitely a D. I like the D. Or you could go with the D plus. I need to stop saying I like the D. That's crazy. But yeah, that's where we're gonna go with it. I agree. I'm not even gonna push back too much on it with that one. So I like it.
Am I on the right?
Be great. You say what?
Am I on the right?
Side of the screen. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. Let's do the blame game and then we'll wrap this thing up.
No. I owe Bear Truth a special grade. My whole, because he said, what about the whole game? Whole game, Bear Truth? Yes, just for you, my man, because you come in and you fuck with us constantly. So I gotta give you my whole game grade, to be honest with you. Let's see. That's for you, just for you, Bear Truth 9. That's your C for the whole game. I get him a C.
Well, he kind of said it like half game gives you 50%.
Yeah.
No, 50% is about what? The C to me, right? Or is that 50% is failing?
It's failing, actually.
Yeah.
But if you want to go like how we judging it, like 0 to 100 real quick, 50 is good. Like you can lose 50% of the game first and second quarter, and then win the other, 50% of the game third and fourth quarter, and then win championship. Ask Tom Brady. He did it against the Falcons. You can win the first 50% of the game and then lose it. Like I said, ask the Falcons.
So I was talking coaching. I don't know what he's talking about there, but okay.
Oh, he wanted to give him an F. He said I should have gave him an F.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. He was definitely talking coaching. He said that.
Overall C minus. I got you. Okay, Bear. Bear Truth 9.
I was in lockstep tonight. I know last week he was on you a lot of those grades he was giving.
Yeah, usually Ron is my friend. I don't know where he been. I saw him in here. He always with me sometimes, but Bear Truth like to test me. It's fine. It's okay.
Well, that's what we here for.
That's
Let's play the
exactly what
blame
we're
game.
for.
Play the blame game. This is. I mean, this ain't too hard. I think one guy gets the blame, and really one guy only for this game. Matt Eberflus for me. I don't know how else to put it. I don't know who else to put it on. There was no blocked field goals. There was no muff punts, or there was no crazy stuff like that. Offense ended up getting going. Like who you can't blame? Peters played really well. Swift played iffy, but
he did what he did. They took him out the game. But the thing about it is, Roshan didn't play, so we didn't have our whatever. Boom. They what the I saw it on they call them Sonic and Knuckles or something. That's they call it. We was missing Sonic or missing Knuckles. I don't care what you call it. We missed it. Yes, Patrick Hall. We don't usually do this on the Black Man podcast, but we the same. We like it's Eberflus.
Oh, you saying Flusy.
Usually we try to diversify and find somebody else to blame it on. I don't know, refs or this and that. You have 4 fucking minutes with the ball. You had 4 minutes with the ball.
Oh, my bad. Judah is that bad. It's sick.
Oh man, I don't even know. Wait.
He said I'm blaming
Who is we?
Mama. Blaming his OG.
Yeah, he keeps saying we win and all this kind of stuff. You not a Bears fan.
Yeah, that ain't no Bears fan talking. You can't be a Bears fan. I don't.
You not. I think you need to figure out his sexual preference.
Yeah,
or his adjective. Bear Truth said he blaming Flus mama. You should blame his daughters.
The two daughters.
Yeah.
And look, he ain't go out like Nagy. Nagy really went out bad. They was yelling fire Nagy at his kid's son football game and all type of stuff like that. So look,
wait,
it's over.
You think it's worth to be at your kid's football game or your day off? Like, oh, fire him, or do you get a call say, oh, you fired, or come in? Or do you feel it's worse to say, hey, look, I'm finna get on the next 3 to Highway podcast on Saturday. We're gonna review it, and then you text me or call me on Wednesday, like, hey, Wes, yeah, you're not gonna be on the show Saturday, huh? Like
the game.
You see what I'm saying? That was within 24 hours. And I don't know if he knew or he just had to go do it. I don't know if they sent him out there and didn't tell him. I don't know. I just think it's looked bad to have 2 press conferences in less than 30 hours explaining yourself and saying, hey, look, we're looking for San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
Go in and make a speech to your team, get yelled at apparently and all this other kind of stuff, and then come back and be like, hey.
You should have called Jalen Johnson a bitch on his way out.
You should. Instead of walking out, hey, you should have said everything. You should have said everything, man. You should have called him soft. You said
that would have been Mike Tomlin or something. They would have been in that tussling.
Tell him untie your shoes, Trippy McTrippleton. Like I would have went off. Like that's fucking crazy. I don't know what's worse. Happy holidays, Mr. Patrick Hall. It was good seeing you in the chat, man.
Yeah, we got some subscribers that came in. All right, look, you got anything else you want to touch on before we wrap this up and get up out of here?
Can I do it? Can I do it? I've been wanting to do it. I couldn't do it. I wanted to make it a segment. We probably make it a segment maybe next season. We didn't get a chance to do it. It was called "Who Gets the Ball? Who Gets the Boot?"
Oh, you know who got the boot?
Who got the boot?
Yeah.
Bye bye, Matt.
The boot.
You the first person get the boot. Who's
Football versus
your
Philly said
feelings?
Jalen Johnson sets played the blame game. They had to remove Flus from the locker room because the players were so mad. But you got these clowns that want to blame the QB. Yeah, some people will blame Caleb, and that's just how that just comes with the territory. You got to know,
Yeah.
You got to know how to watch a game and know how to dissect a game and place the blame where it needs to be placed. But people definitely gonna come at Caleb. I've seen it already for sure. I mean, we've seen it all night. Judah's been coming at Caleb the entire time. So
No, I think you like him. But you right. Jalen, I guarantee in the last, I would say, 2-3 weeks, it's been Jalen been showing his ass. 2-3 weeks before that, DJ was showing his ass. It's sad. It is sad. I ain't even gonna lie, it's sad.
Seasons, now because we should be playing for a lot more by this time right now, and we're not playing for anything but Thomas Brown's job. Hopefully, that's all we're playing for.
Maybe
Patrick Hall said, "Y'all got me turned up."
Yeah, man. Hopefully we can win some games. I got like a month and a half. Hopefully being excited on Thursday, Mondays, and Sundays. If not, well, we'll get ready for next season. I ain't going nowhere.
Look, we'll end it on that note. Look, appreciate all y'all jumping in the chat. The chat was on fire today. It was definitely very entertaining. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, the Black Bear Podcast. One word. No spaces. I'm your host, Mark Rob. You see me with my guy, Chef West. To the right. We are down a guys, usually 3 of us, but we're handling business. So look, we'll see y'all next week, and hopefully we breaking down a W against the San Francisco 49ers. And if not, we're gonna dissect it either way it goes. So y'all have a good rest of y'all Saturday night. What's up, Wes? You got some more words you want to put out there?
Oh, I said no more antics.
Exactly. Look, AC, bear down.
Bear down, AC.
Y'all, man. Y'all made this show a nice, fun, entertaining show on a Saturday night. Look, enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday night. I'm gonna go have some drinks and chill with my lady. So see y'all next week. Peace.